that from one sheet to another. It
The
seems
Pathfinder 2 module has it.
like the Pathfinder 2 just raw has that.
Mhm.
Interesting. So it's interesting. Okay, so it's the 5e developers of this.
It's because there's
thing
so many modules for 5e already. Like, they're not going to start baking stuff into the core. Just everyone already has a shit. The fact that
Makes
they
sense.
baked in T for target is like dope.
Team target is good.
Should I have that little scale icon on my chest, like in the contents of my chest?
Good question. Inventory. I don't think so, because the way it sends and receives to whoever, whatever token you have control over in the bottom left where you like selected your character. So I think it only governs there, so I don't know what it would do if you did have an icon there. Though theoretically, if you control your chest, maybe it would. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Yeah, if you go to the bottom left and then right-click your user configuration, or right-click your name and then hit user configuration, I should say, it should give you a select character option, and maybe the chest is there.
No, it's not. That's okay.
Interesting. I think because it is a storage container token, it doesn't count as an actual character.
But it has a biography and a downtime tab.
It sure does. It sure does.
Let me tell you the saga of this box.
Some chests live interesting lives.
Let me tell you the saga of this box Spike found in a dumpster one time. It was born in the year 2525.
If man was still alive.
There was something we were supposed to do with our backpacks and like weight last time.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't figure it out, but I figured it out now, but I forgot the number.
It's negative 25.
Thank you.
Yep. Because the way we calculate that is, it says the backpack can hold 30 pounds of goods, and it itself weighs 5 pounds. And so we abstract it greatly and just say it weighs the cost of the backpack because, sure, fantasy. Good way to equate it. Weight distribution. Also, I think of it like, if it's in your backpack, you could theoretically drop your backpack at the beginning of a combat, so it might as well, that weight in there might as well be mostly negligible.
Also, for some reason, my hit points didn't save, even though I changed them at the end of last session.
That's odd.
I mean, it's still in the chat log, so I can just do it manually again. But
That's never happened before. You recovered health when you shouldn't have? Question mark. Is what I think you said happened. Is how I understood it, at least.
I don't know. I changed the max before.
Oh, you changed the max.
Yeah. But
Did you specifically change it in the plus max?
No.
Well, you don't
Try
have to. That would have been
again.
wrong. So,
Yeah, exactly. Try again and tell me if it's still. Oh, it says you're level 1. That could be why.
Yeah, that's probably why. I never leveled because
That's true.
we didn't really have time last week. I mean, I have all my choices laid out, so it's, just gotta plug it in.
You should probably level up like right now.
Yeah. I was waiting for the DM.
Who was late? Dick.
That would have been a good thing to do when I wasn't here.
I think he's saying he needs help.
Yeah,
Fair.
Yeah, because
But Matt knows everything. What? Let's see.
You actually don't need help though. You could just import from D&D Beyond again, unless you, for some reason, that didn't work.
We had talked about that not being optimal because of the inventory for some reason.
Oh, you can just select not to change
It's
the inventory
negli-
over.
I've never said it's inoptimal. I actually think it's better, but Matt said it can wipe your inventory, and that's a risk. But you can also just not click the button. It's only a risk if you don't hit the right button effectively.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
uncheck.
And if it gives you a duplicate.
Ready.
Oh, and if I give you a duplicate just in case.
All right. Let me head over to D&D Beyond.
But I also think your inventory is probably almost identical to what it is on D&D Beyond, so there's also extra no risk of anything being overridden.
Well, I moved a bunch of stuff over to the chest.
Oh, yeah, true.
And also gold value and stuff after the little skip.
That's very true.
Skip.
But I can now that I know more about how things work, I can.
Oh.
How does one multi? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I got there.
Oog, would you be able to make me a little token for my homunculus?
Absolutely. Did you have any specific art you wanted to use for it? If you did,
Ooh.
I can put it as the art.
Give me 30 seconds.
Sure thing.
Oh, that's really funny. And then
Good. Do you still need your copy, Matt?
yeah. Oh no, that's
Yeah, keep-
Oh, other Matt. Sorry. That's true. That's very confusing. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
both have a copy. You're the two with the copy, too.
Leave my copy for probably this whole session because I'm going to be slowly moving all this bullshit and trying to make it mechanically work
Got you.
to automate it.
I think I can actually... Oh, I think if I fuck with user permissions, it might actually reset the game again, so I won't do that. But I think there is a permission where I can give you permission to like delete stuff, and I probably should do that at some point. I thought I already did, honestly.
I lack permission to update settings.
That doesn't really affect anything.
Okay.
Yep. It updated. It looked like it got your stuff in here.
No, it didn't do the hit points.
Yeah, I'll say I don't think your hit point should be 19 exactly. Do you remember what your max should be?
Yes, it should be 32.
Yeah, there you go. You can just update it in there. It should stay this time.
I sent my
And
little
then-
mushroom guy. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Love that.
I'll get that. I'll get that going in there. And then your name did change your name back to the default. So do rename your character there, and then go into the top right of your character sheet and hit prototype token and rename it there as well.
Right.
So it'll show up properly in the thing. And do you want me to get rid of your original spike token? You got all the stuff there? Cool.
Not yet. I got because there's a couple homebrewy things, and I have to, and because we kind of tweaked the feat, the aberrant feat, I gotta put that in manually.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
Just looking over. So how do I input the bonus from the skill points in a skill? Do I put that in situational bonus or?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh wait, for skill points when you roll. Oh, sorry, misunderstood. When you go to your attributes page and you go to a skill, when you highlight over it, that cog will appear. If you click that cog, you put it in the check bonus, and then you just put the point there, and then keep up with your point is, and it'll keep track of it for you automatically.
Oh, I thought I clicked that, but I must have clicked on something else.
And when you
I think you
imported it,
clicked
probably
roll.
didn't save. You can put it in D&D Beyond, but
Oh no, I think he just rolled a check, so I think something popped up, and he was talking about situational
yeah,
bonus, so it's probably
Yeah.
a dice roller box popped up and said,
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just clicked right off of the gearbox, probably.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, ostensibly the same. Oh, hey, same roll too. Just-
Oh yeah. I do like that little fungus.
Yes. He's very ready to help.
Very small, very tiny. Why is this safe?
Oh, it over. Okay, I see. I mean, that's fine. Oh, that's right. I should set myself to small because I am technically a tiefling, so it set me to medium.
Yeah, it will do that. Where is... I thought this is the folder I put it in, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe I didn't put it in any folder. No, I did. Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Alright, and then I should just be able to give you ownership of this, and it should be all good. Neat. And now, Zoe, if you look at the where your homunculus or where your character sheet is, you should see the homunculus in there theoretically.
I'm just gonna put the bare bones of the feet in just to get things moving along. Where would I find spells?
So, if you need spells or items, you can go to the Compendium browser again, which is the scroll icon on the toolbar on the top right.
There it is.
And then, yeah, scroll down, DDB spells.
Thank you. I was not going far enough to the right.
Yeah, I don't think I had it going last time, but I did some stuff to kind of downsize the worlds a little bit, so things should load a little more smoothly this time for people. Part of that was getting rid of a lot of things from the items directory, because they don't need to be in there, honestly. Most things don't need to be in there. But spells were in there at one point, and that might have been the old work. I might have told you that old workflow to go in there and grab spells, which that doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. But the compendium will always work.
I do like that there is a spell called I'm assuming that's a homebrew of some type.
No, that's a real
Beyond.
spell. That's a real spell. That's from Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to update my proficiencies, but that can wait. It's not as pressing. And I'm just gonna buy a weapon real quick. Just a bare basic S-Talk. Is DDB not where the S-Talk would be because it's from the
Any warriors, yeah, so
Any
to make
Warriors
warriors
Codex
codex items, yeah, remember we have to make it yourself.
That's right. That's right.
yeah. Unless we have them made, which we don't have them all made yet. We have some of them made.
We don't have the S-Doc. I remember we made
Yeah.
that one together.
I'll just stick with Saber then for now. Just to get things rolling.
Yeah, gotcha. All right.
I'm just doing a last check of my last sheet.
The homunculus's name is Mo.
Is it short for something?
Well,
Homunculus?
he's a morel mushroom.
Ah.
Oh, I thought this was gonna go into like, I don't know, something like Myconid something.
Or Mogus.
Fungus
For all
and
great
Mogus.
reasons.
Hate that.
Wow.
All right, I believe I'm done with my last sheet. Thank you.
All right. In that case, everyone is settled in here. Actually, I should have done this a second ago. Refill this water, come back, do the recap, and then we'll start the game.
Cool. Isn't there like a way to minimize the character sheet but not make it go away?
Yeah, double click the title bar.
Thank
Whatever
you.
your Windows open. Yeah, and it works on everything.
That is so helpful.
It's the best.
And we start with proficiency. With kits, we get proficiency in, right?
Yeah, if you start with proficiency, like at level 1 with things from either your class or your background, then it's also part of your starting equipment is whatever those things you're proficient with. So if instruments, you start with those. If it's tools, you start with those. But if you gain proficiencies like as you level, then no.
Good to know. Then I need to change a thing. Just need to double check what their value is. Oh, good start. Easy peasy. Wouldn't be able to afford the S-Tuck anyway.
I probably think it's
if
not a problem. Some people have guns.
And also, you probably like whatever your starting stuff is, like whatever your normal starting gear is from like your class, if it includes weapons and stuff. WCX has a lot of updated like it updates the starting equipment for everything. So you likely can. Like, what's your starting class? Warlock?
Yeah, no, Bard.
Bard. You are proficient with simple weapons, arming swords, S-stocks, hand crossbows, message parrying daggers, roundels. And let me go to the new starting. I think it's... Yeah. Also, you might have new racial stuff. Probably. I'm not gonna worry about it. Bard, you start with A, any martial finesse weapon, B, an arming sword, or C, any simple weapon. So that means you could have started with an S-stock instead.
Okay.
You then start with a diplomat's pack or an entertainer's pack, and then you start with a lute or any other magical instrument, and then you also start with a set of leather armor and a dagger.
Yep, I had that covered. I went with a arcane focus instead of an instrument.
Yeah.
Because
But all the updated starting equipment is page 82.
thank you. Actually, I could just.
All right. Well, if we're all ready to go here, go ahead and get us back in as we go into the events of last week's session. Oh, my dog. There he goes. So, our first session started us off in the waiting room of the arena of the Azoran Guild of Heroes, and it was a wondrous day, as it was a day of the annual Test of Heroes, an event where citizens from all parts of Zora gather to watch those trying to join the guild and, in turn, gain access to some of the most high-paying jobs within the society. My dog is freaking out. I don't know what he's doing over there. He just keeps causing mischief. But as you all, as we kind of zoomed in to meet our five characters who were all taking this test together, it all seemed to be quite mysterious, as a lot of the details of the test were obfuscated from the the contestants. All they knew were to gather 3 flags, and yeah, that was the objective. Going forth into the test, the 3 various trials proved to be no match for our group, as they used some of their unique abilities, as well as some good tactics to take on the various threats there. claiming the 3 flags and a special prize from the Guildmaster himself. And for succeeding this task, the group also gained a skill point, which, you can either spend, and I think it's worth saying that you can also hold on to. Just note that you have one somewhere if you want to hold on to it and put it in something later when you think you find something more appropriate to put it into. There's always an option. The celebration of our victory then took place in the Gobbling Nafsagween pub, which is a local favorite of small folk everywhere, especially your group. Inside, you all began drinking and talking about your victory and generally celebrating the near future, which was much nearer than it seemed as we transitioned quite quickly into the 3 years down the line from when the original Test of Heroes was taken. In that time, much had changed. The group had all found their ways into the Guild of Heroes and were working with some of the underguilds to do some more mundane work, like the Tower. I think Spike is in the Tower Lore Masters, starting his career as a politician, essentially. More or less, and as well as a tax collector from our good buddy Sloan, working in the Tower of Lore Masters. We have Fungus finding begrudging work within the balances, working with the Balances of the Green to provide poultices and potions and other crafts of his kind, and we have Rupert doing work for the Knights Ordinators, which often really just involves squirely duties at this point, but has slowly started to work through the 3 years, slowly started to work up to lower and lower nightly contracts, and so on and so forth. Then finally, we have Reuben, who's made a reputation for himself as a somewhat of an urban bounty hunter, working through the streets, collecting criminals, and making a good bit of coin doing that too, as well as a reputation. But while many things changed, one thing did remain the same: the favoritism of the Gobbling Nafsagween pub, as even 3 years down the line, we find our group once there on an evening, just shy of the, in fact, it might even be the same day of the anniversary of our victory at the Guild of Heroes. And that's where we return as we caught back up and kind of discussed some of the day-to-day. We discovered or witnessed Jib, the great Baldus Nafsagween, go into a fit of rage for some reason, and it seemed like he couldn't really do much about it, but he couldn't really move around, so he was smashing just things near him, but he was seemingly upset. That is where we pick back up as the bartender, Eberk, is trying to soothe down the great Nafsagween, but it doesn't seem to be very effective. You all kind of have a moment, and Sloan says, "Hey, I'm out of here," and then he runs away.
Oh no, time.
Oh no! He's too quick.
I will fix your gun. After mine.
But you all are here as the commotion is taking place. You notice a strange figure wearing a dark gray cloak. And the reason he's strange is because he's a human. There's not a lot of humans in here. But he stands up and he almost hits his head. He's wearing a gray cloak and a kind of gray hood, obscuring his face, and he starts to shuffle out of the tavern.
Can I get a vibe check on him? By which I mean insight.
Hmm?
To
What are you
see-
trying to insight?
I'm trying to figure out if there's any connection between sketchy human cloak dude and Jib freaking the F out. If he might have caused it or is just freaked out by it or.
Yeah, make an insight check. Getting a glance at him, he doesn't seem to be running for the door. It doesn't seem like there's a sense of urgency. He does seem to be kind of calmly standing up and moving towards the door in this commotion.
I think Fungus would like to go over and at least try to help soothe this Nafsagween, or at the very least, talk to the bartender. He's gonna ask first, be like, "Hey, can I help?" Because he doesn't want to like intrude on this guy.
Is he?
Just,
oh.
you know.
If you know how to calm down, Jib, I'll take any help I can get. I'm worried about him. He's like smashing things, and I don't want anyone to hurt him. Just, he's a good boy.
Everyone, stand back. Stand behind me. I will protect you. Jib,
Oh,
Madman.
okay. Wait. Just don't kill him. Don't kill it yet. Okay.
I'm just protecting the others.
I know. I just want you protect them, please. You protect them. That's wonderful. Just, what if we could fix him? Does it seem like this is the maddening?
It looks very similar to the symptoms that you would be very familiar with working with the balancers. So, probably the maddening.
Gosh. Let me see if I have any kind. I'm gonna see if I can have any kind of potion. But that means I gotta look through stuff. So.
As you
Just
start digging, you all begin to hear a droning noise. It sounds like the wing beats of many Nafsagween, as suddenly the doors are slammed open by a number of Nafsagween that seem to be quite enraged. We're gonna go ahead and shift into battle.
No.
Oh no.
No, Jib.
He just regressed back to Frog for
Yes.
about a moment.
The door flies
Jib's that
open.
important to me.
Two Nafsagween are immediately visible, but it sounds like a number are approaching.
Oh, that's a big
Oh,
Jib.
who is this dapper lad?
That's Eberk.
I love him.
There are some slight differences between that art, but the vibe's very much the same. Of course, that hat is not a deerstalker, and that is not really flannel. But the colors and the vibes are very much the right way. So just translate that to deerstalker hat and the flannel coloring, and that's pretty
Make it
much the
more
character.
Canadian and nailed it.
Yeah, exactly. But that being said, let me just get everyone into an initiative here.
Can I be up? Because that was the intention, interposing
Yeah,
myself.
you can position yourself more appropriately to where you are within the bar.
Okay. I'll definitely be trying to
Oh, Sloane's
check
not
my
here.
friend.
Boop.
Smoke bomb.
And then I probably would have followed past after Ripper until he said, I protect, and then I'll stay back a little bit. But if brother's moving, I'm moving.
I'm just gonna put the commoners on this one token here and move them all at once.
Oh, she's fast.
Yeah. And we'll put Eberk over here. Cool. So now everyone can go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh, there's some strong initiative on the NPCs.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably get these things in the initiative too.
Your public just saying.
Ugh. Don't count those. Cheaters. Oh, you
I mean,
can't
we
see
Oh,
them.
can see
Good.
them anyway.
You could see some cheaters. I deleted others cheaters. You know, I don't
We
know.
don't
There could be
see-
1,000.
We
There's
don't see
1,000 of them.
Jib.
Jib can't move.
Oh.
So he's
Fair
more of a
enough.
stage hazard.
He's too big.
Jib, you're fine where you are.
But know that he is constantly readying an attack if you get near him.
Is Jib armed?
He has arms.
Perfect.
True.
I cannot argue with this.
Eberk's like looking at everything going on. Oh, hey! And he dives behind the bar dramatically and pulls out a crossbow, and is gonna take a shot at this fellow over here. Boop, 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 boop.
Music is very.
That's a
dramatic.
miss, as the bolt flies and misses. He is going to begin to reload. That's his turn. Now the commoners are going to move, and they are all fleeing this nonsense and trying to get to somewhere a little more safe. That's their turn. Now it is Fungus's turn. Oh, and let me get your homunculus. We'll say your homunculus is on your like shoulder unless you want to deploy it, kind of thing. And if you want to deploy it, I'll put it on the map.
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Sounds good. I forgot I'm on push to talk.
Fair enough.
I guess I'm just gonna keep things simple and do a little firebolt.
T.
You
Yeah,
just hit
uh,
T.
Yeah,
It's
to-
just
to
Mouse
T.
key
over
to
it and then
target.
click the letter T
I
and
was
then
just
yeah.
trying to do shift T.
Mm,
Shift T is
multiple targets.
people.
You
Yeah.
can do. You can like add things to it. Yeah. Very nice. That hits.
I guess I did it wrong.
That shouldn't be.
Oh.
It just didn't
there
ask
it
me for
did.
damage.
Well, it worked that time, and it did the damage appropriately there. Oh well.
No, it didn't. Uninjured,
Yeah.
unless they're immune.
Yeah, they are. You hit the bolt of fire, and it does not do any damage.
They're immune to fire.
So Rupert,
Oops.
Rupert's just gonna look at Jib with his shield and be like,
considering, actually, hang on, before that happens, Fungus, you've been working with the Knobstock Wingnuts in particular, so I'm gonna let you roll a nature check. Yeah, nature check on this one,
Okay.
because you might know a little bit about their physiology, and I want to see how much. Yeah, I'm gonna say you didn't necessarily have to use a firebolt there, because you would have known one thing about the a few things about the Knobstock Wing. They're immune to fire because they can breathe fire.
oh,
Oh.
Cool, cool, cool.
You also
Spicy
know,
buns.
because you've asked Eberk about this, fun tavern facts, is that Jib has had the organs that let him breathe fire removed, so he can't burn down the tavern.
It just does not seem very humane.
He gets fed for it.
We fed him so much fucking food so he couldn't leave. He's too immobile. And then also we moved everything dangerous from his physical being. We've
Left his
neutered
arms.
him, but he's a great tourist attraction.
Are we the baddies?
This is horrible.
Okay, team, is everyone okay if I don't do like an attack roll and I just see if there was some magic deployed to make this poor guy go off?
Do you
I think that
Okay,
never
cool,
Jib's
cool,
friends
cool.
here
Shoot
are here
stuff.
to save him. We should give them the chance.
Just a chance to save him?
Yes, they're here to make everything better. Jib just needs his friends around him. Quick, everyone, gather around Jib.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'm gonna cast, what is it, detect magic, on Jib.
Tip Edge is like a radius, so everything
Cool.
around you, effectively. Oh, yeah, that will have you have targeted everything. So do be aware of. There's not a quick way to untarget everything, is there?
Yeah, just mouse over something and then click T.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. There you go. Cool.
Anything with targeting is the T key.
Yeah, I didn't know you could clear it like that easily. Good, cool. Because, yeah. So, as you radiate around, you do sense the presence of magic. Not necessarily from a spell that was cast, but there is a certain kind of unfamiliar, because, well, let me say this. The Noxogween, they do have some magical components about them, so they would kind of register a little bit here, but you're familiar with that registry, so you can kind of ignore it. Filtering that out, you can kind of see that there is a little bit of peculiarness about these. There seems to be some sort of magical... how do I describe this? There's a different, almost crystalline, like, bits of magic that seem to be like resonating within the Noxogween and almost like within the bloodstream. You can kind of see, like, you can kind of detect that there is like little bits of something magical, like radiating magical energy coming off of, coming from like all within the creature. Same with these two over here. Oh, you would also know that those with the maddening, that they typically have this kind of same odd thing here. But strange. This time, like normally when you see Madden Noxogween, you get this same kind of vibe. But this time, there is something peculiar. There is almost a trail of this energy that is kind of gathered. It leads off and it gathers almost in a pool just around this table. Oh, push stop.
Our table?
That table right there, that one.
This table. Okay, cool.
yeah.
I missed all my notes. Interesting. And so, is my turn over, or could I still walk over to that with my...
You have your movement still, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna walk over there.
Go for it.
And bonus action if you can do anything with that. I don't know
Yep.
how your homunculus work.
Oh, push stop.
For now, I'll leave that so I don't take any longer, and I think I'm gonna turn off push talk so I stop. Hopefully my dogs won't bark.
A cool feature is push to mute. Is a nice alternative if you can kind of do the opposite, where you have like the same button could be bound to mute. So if you do hear a lot of noise behind you, just hit the button and then bada boom, bada bing.
Oh, I might try that. Thank you.
Yeah. If my mic didn't do this, or I could go like that, I would be using that too. But I like my mic. It clicks up and it turns itself off. But that'll bring us to Rupert.
Okay.
Sir Rupert.
Rupert has not drawn his sword. And he continues not to. And he just goes, Jib, my friend, I know it's hard being a big creature in a small creature's world, but you have friends around you. And I know the one thing that helps me when I'm mad is a big hug. And he's going to go in for a hug on Jib.
Make a charisma check.
No problem.
As you walk forward, hands extended, Jib starts to extend his arms too, but they come together with a big right on you. And he is going to go ahead and make an attack there. That is his readied attack, and he misses. So you just go in, and like as he tries to slam into you, he misses, and you just walk in and give him a big hug.
It's like, there, Jib. It's okay. It's okay. And that's my turn. That's all I do.
It's just trying to get at you, but it can't. Let's see. Spike, bring us to your turn.
All right, this is an interesting situation. So as a rogue, can I hide as a bonus, or is that a thing I can't do?
You can if you're out of line of sight with cunning action. If you have
But
cunning action.
I do not. So I will take my action to hide. And I will roll stealth.
Let's see. You're kind of within line of sight of everything here, so you're gonna have to move somewhere that you can hide in.
All right, so I'm not like tucked behind the barrel.
Oh well, they'll see you tucked behind that barrel, and there's not really a lot of places you could be. It's not like you just disappeared from their object permanence.
All right, that's fair.
So hiding does require you to have somewhere you could kind of hide a little more. Essentially, the rule of thumb is like break line of sight and move at least one space.
Gotcha. Then I will. I mean, I don't know if we're fighting yet or not. So he is going to look towards Gus, hold out his crystal, and say, "This is your area of expertise. I believe you have it in you." And use bardic inspiration. So I will. Where's that? There's that. And usability. And normal. So there's a bardic inspiration for you.
I appreciate the confidence. It really does help.
And I guess I will hold a Toll the Dead for if a Nafsaguin attacks another one of my found family.
You got it. That's gonna bring us to Ruben then.
Okay, yeah, these things busted in. Ruben's a dumbass, so he's gonna default to all the language and methodology he learned in his years of bounty hunting. I think he like raises up his shitty rifle, like, "Stop! He's got a gun. Put down the gun. I'm going to shoot. Stop resisting!" And then immediately shoots them.
Go for it.
Jim, get down! They're firing.
Ugh. Be careful, be careful.
How can I do this? Yeah, it's that. There's. Ooh, that's too much. That's a wrong.
Whoa! Whoa! That's your whole class.
That was cool.
I shoot him with the whole book.
Here's my whole class. Go!
Take it. You tell me what it does, DM.
This guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Hiya.
misses.
Stop resisting.
That's
And I'm going to shoot him.
It was a warning shot.
The martial thing. It's a baby demon. Just do it. Hiya.
Misses.
They're dastardly criminals. So he's gonna fire off his mug shots. We'll use all my bullets, and then I'm also going to dive behind this table. That's not the right.
Does
Yeah,
he
I'm gonna
still,
dive behind this table next to Rupert. Rupert, be careful.
does he
They are
still,
resisting.
I don't think there's anywhere safer than in Jim's arms.
Yours.
That's true.
That's it.
You got it. It's gonna bring us to this Nafsaguin's turn. It's gonna go up on this table. It's gonna go off with this table.
Never let him know your next move.
That work? Nope. Okay. That's not right. It's not a 1 foot cone.
He's going.
It's a
to
little
beat fire.
tiny breath. So I need both of you, because, well, actually, let me make sure that doesn't get Ebert too.
Damn.
Let me get the actual size of this
Blanket
template. I don't know why this cone. There we go.
1 foot cone. This is why we need to
1
wear
foot
masks.
cone. Boom. Whoa.
Just
What kind of cone is
missed.
this?
Ah.
What kind of cone shit is this? What kind of bullshit is this? How cone not work? Oh, I guess if I'd have to like
It's
back it
bigger
up from
than
him.
you thought.
There we go. Well, no, because
Oh,
that's
you were
saying it'd be this
blasting
space.
yourself.
Yeah, he's blasting himself, so it'd have to be right there.
Yep.
What a cones are dumb.
It ain't a
Cone
cube.
worse shape.
Perfectly positioned again, as always.
Okay, well he has to move it. He's got to back up space.
Wait.
There we go.
Wait,
Perfect.
no, not like this.
What a stupid code shape. Yeah, I guess that's how cones work. I guess that's how cones work. If you're here or here, you're completely fine.
Yep.
Well,
Also
here
be a
comes a
cube.
fiery blast. Go ahead and make dexterity saving throws from the two of you. No one else gets caught in it. Not Ebert, at least. Though I guess I could go forward and get Ebert, too. Hmm.
What is wrong with me tonight? I am
I
broken.
can't do anything. No.
All right. As the fiery breath leaps out at you. Wait a minute. That says a line. Why did it give me a cone?
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
That changes everything. Hang on.
Let me get all these peasants.
That changes everything. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, you would have to like hit one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's running out of time, so he's gonna choose the first person who rolled. Sir Rupert. You take
No.
the full fire damage here.
Better you than me on account of the gunpowder. I'm really sad
That's
about
true. Ah.
Take 12 points of fire damage there.
Jib, I don't like your friends. They're gangbangers and ne'er-do-wells. They're shooting up the place. I have to stop this, Jib. I'm a hero.
Okay, good.
Would that trigger my Toll the Dead?
Yeah, that would totally trigger Toll the Dead. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Just gonna lean out from the shadows and go, stop that!
Bong.
Ebert shouts out, I agree.
2.0.
My tavern's burning them down now.
So I believe that is
He moves out of turn out of fright. No.
a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Pardon the sirens. Hold on.
No worries. I live in Philly. I'm used to it. That is a 14. I don't know if that succeeds.
DC 15!
Oh, just kidding. It actually made him roll automatically already, so the roll I rolled was kind of irrelevant. So it already rolled one, and that one actually rolled a success.
Damn.
Never mind.
That's why the damage didn't go through. I was just like, are they immune to necrotic too? Goddamn.
They're immune to all damage, it seems.
They also can't be attacked. They always miss. Even Deadeye, Ruben the Quick.
They're probably not immune to
quick.
hugs. I got to roll for it.
So as that happens, the Toll the Dead doesn't seem to take effect, but this Sarween is going to come in, and he is going to do a thing. He's going to come in, and he is going to actually use a cone. I made sure. This is a cone he's going to use.
Are there different ones for each? Oh, but he's in the bad position. He doesn't realize.
Oh, true. He doesn't know. I've seen this one. I've seen the trick. Damn it. How do cones work? Is there any reality? Wait, hang on. No? I guess I just have to be a step back. That's the only... Oh, yeah, I'd have to be like a step back. It's the only way.
I think if you're
You
back
just-
there, I don't think it'll work. It
I'd
goes
have
from the
to be-
corner of your square.
Yeah, I'd have to go like... It'd have to be like right... Yeah, I'd have to be like right... But she doesn't have the
I'd like to
movement to get to.
What path he is taking.
Would this one's corner not work?
Oh, would that one's corner not work? Oh, yeah, look at that.
You're welcome.
Just enough movement.
Rupert, no.
Wait, never mind.
As
They are
he
not
exhales a blast of fumigating gas at you, I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't fumigate the frogs.
Pesticides, my only weakness.
No, it's
You're
not.
both fine though. You like cough it out, and you feel a little drowsy, but it goes away as you swipe it off. That's his turn.
We don't accept those sorts of things in these bars.
Top of the round, Ebert's looking. Hey, well, I need to put this fire out. How am I gonna do that? Milk! And he gets a jug of milk and splashes a little bit of the fire out. It helps a little bit. A little bit.
It helps in the way that only milk can.
Only milk can. All right, I gotta find more milk. And he starts digging her back around in his stocks. That's gonna be him. These commoners, ooh. All these windows are boarded up because he's, sealed all the windows. Also, he says, also, I told you they'd be coming. They're gonna steal Jib.
They're going to help Jib.
No, I've been saying it all along. They're gonna take Jib, they're gonna take him away, and they're gonna never give him back.
Well, that's true.
You've got to protect Jib.
I don't trust them. They are gangbangers.
Fungus, it's your turn.
Oh.
Oh, did you not turn push a talk off?
Oh,
Oh.
no.
That was weird.
No.
It's okay. I feel it.
I bound push to mute and then I was pushing to talk. I apologize.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no! No, it's the reverse.
I'll figure myself out. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay. I'd like to look around the table, see if there's anything remotely physical that I can find.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a just quick investigation check. It takes a moment, but you start to look around the table, look for anything odd, and you almost miss it, mistaking it for maybe a little bit of gum or something stuck to the bottom of the table, but it is, in fact, this small little crystalloid object. It's about the size of a hand. It's stuck to the bottom of the table. It's a greenish color, and it's just stuck there.
I'm gonna grab it.
It's stuck as you pull on it. You can use your action to try to forcefully pull it off, or if you had another way of trying to remove it.
Yeah, can I try and wiggle my sickle underneath it to kind of leverage it out? I'll use my action for that.
Yeah. Just make an attack roll on that one.
All right.
See if you can break it off here.
Do I target anything or just?
No, just roll the attack here.
Ugh.
Oh, you have these
No.
commoners targeted over here, so
Oops.
press T on something to target and then untarget. Make sure you don't attack them and kill them accidentally someday. But no worries. And with a 9, doesn't feel like it's giving.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to tell my little homunculus to get up in there and see if maybe he can wedge his little staff underneath there.
Let's see. I actually have no idea how the homunculus rolls. They function like a familiar? Matt?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you would know. Damn.
Would it say that in its description, or should I just Google that?
Yeah. What gives you? Is it a feature that gives it to you?
It's a artificer infusion.
Artificer infusion. Here we go. Oh, here we go. So you learn. Remember the human experience.
Oh, there's a creature step.
Yeah, the stat block I have. I just need to
Shares
see
your
like
initiative
how it.
count, takes its turn
Yeah.
immediately after yours. It can move and use a reaction, but it only takes action. It only does dodging your turn unless you use a bonus action to command it.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
it's your bonus
That's how
action to
that
make it
works.
do its stuff, and it always
But it can always
takes its
move
turn
and
right after you.
yeah, cool. So yeah, it's gonna go and then it's gonna try to pry it off. So using the Mo stat block, how are you attempting to do this with Mo?
Could he do it with sleight of hand? Like a bunch of like wiggling and like feeling around.
No, unfortunately, it's gonna be like requires like a force to break. It's like stuck on there with some sort of adhesive or something that's like attaching it. It's gonna need like a break to pull off. So it's gonna have to be some sort of force there.
Some sort of
Strength
force.
check.
What about? I'm gonna try one more thing and then I'll give up. Could he do some kind of acrobatics to get enough force to kind of run at it and hit it really hard? Like run up my body.
Run on it and
launch
like
it?
jump at it.
Yeah.
Sure,
It's like
I'll
body tackling it.
allow a body tackle considering the force that Mo could generate, but we'll roll with it and see. I'll admit this is gonna be a higher DC than it would be if you were like using a strength check, but he is really bad at anything strength related, so this probably is the best course of action.
Okay.
He's got that.
Do you want me to
force
like
strike.
roll with disadvantage or anything, or just?
No. It's just added. It's considered the DC.
Oh, I didn't even roll that good, anyways. So.
As he runs up and he launches himself pretty effectively, and it's almost like a
Boing.
squeaky toy noise. He hits it, squeak, and he falls
Oh.
off.
It's alright, Mo. You
And
tried.
he looks at
I
you and just
appreciate it.
shrugs.
I appreciate it. He tried. All right,
Nods.
and you said it was under the table, right? So I have cover under the table.
Oh yeah, if you want to go under the table, you're like underneath the table, so anything
Okay,
above
cool,
or
cool,
around is gonna have trouble there.
Cool. I'll move my little guy. That's my turn.
Alright. Sure thing. It's gonna bring us to Rupert.
Okay, great. I'm sorry, Jib. I have to go take care of these things. And he's gonna move out. Does Jib attack?
New round. Jib does have a new attack, and he is gonna try to attack you.
Okay,
as you
I
move
think
away.
I might have parry on this weapon, which I'll do. I do. So my AC is now 19.
Wow.
Oh,
Only
20.
one?
All right, well, you got it.
Yeah, you
it's
rolled a
had
20.
Emergency round down.
Oh, round down? Oh, then I guess the parry doesn't do
It's,
anything. Oh, no, it would be one. Okay.
It's, yeah,
Minimum
half round
one,
down, so
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
one, yeah.
So yeah, 3 points of damage as he punches you a little bit.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. It was a slap ass, clearly. And then classic Jib. And then I'm going to stab this one in the face because he burned me.
Sure did. That hits. Holy shit, that almost killed him. As you
Whoa.
slam into him, he almost stumbles off the table and falls a little bit. As he clambers back up, you see you got a heavy wound on his arm. It looks like you almost completely lopped it off.
What have you learned? Good. And that's it for my turn.
All right.
Oh, actually, I'm going to bonus action and do a little bit of healing, some second wind.
You got it.
Boop. Nice. All right, cool.
Nice, yeah. It's gonna be. You see, as you hear the wings beat once more, and another one comes within the chamber here. But he is going to blast you. The first thing he sees with a fire blast, fiery breath of another 1 foot.
I just healed.
That's gonna be a dex save from you, and I believe that's all. Let me see. 15. Yeah, that's just you. That misses. I mean, that you failed. It's not a hit. It's your failure instead.
Dreadful.
And you take 16 points of fire damage.
Oh, gee.
As whoosh, you all look over at Rupert, and he's like just slashed this other one, and he's taking like a knightly pose, and then whoosh, is engulfed in flames. Spike, it's your turn.
Rupert, no. It's gonna be the
Alright.
catchphrase every time anything happens to Rupert. Across the Rupert, no.
I presume that flanking works diagonally.
As long as you can draw a line through the creature and it touches another creature, so like that, then yeah, it does.
All right. He'll Spike will kind of pull out his S-Talk and flap his wings and move 5 feet over here, so he's flanking diagonally. And he is going to stab that creature. And so that's a +2. Normal. Oh, balls.
That misses.
Oh, before we get too far, and I don't know if this changes anything, but Oog, did I beat this one's AC by 5 or more?
What'd you roll?
21.
Yes.
Then it is skewered, which means that there's also a +2 for hitting this one. But
Doesn't apply here, but yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know if that would have changed things, but
Actually, technically,
I'd
this
let
weapon-
you. I'd let you go either way, knowing the new information. You could have moved here and attacked this one if you preferred for another +2, which would make your attack 14.
well, I also have Sundering on this weapon. Do these things have thick
Armor.
shells?
They do have thick, like carapace-like plates, so Sundering would work there.
All right. Then I would have still attacked the same one, but that would have brought it to a 14.
14 still misses, but Sundering good there.
Sundering very good.
I'm so sorry because I forgot again. I'll remember. I'm not really a martial player, but then this thing has slicing, so another
Slicing.
2 damage on this one.
Another 2 damage. He's dead. He's blowed out.
I definitely would have attacked the one I did then, yeah.
Perfect.
And then for my bonus, I will notice that Mook is Ruben. Nope.
Roop.
Sorry, y'all.
That's okay.
Y'all frogs all look the same.
It's not that hard. It's Roop and Rube. Come on.
And I will use another.
You guys need to be
Bardic.
nicer to each other.
I'm always nice.
Not the time, Gus. And
Sounds like
I'll
fried frog legs in here now.
It's always the time.
use, Bardic Inspiration. And there you go. And I will say, "Don't die."
All right, it's gonna bring us to Ruben.
Truly a wordsmith.
Your words to me are like smooth silk.
I'll join. Yeah, how about that 30 line, huh?
Way of life.
Rupert is gonna Rupert, no! And somersault across the floor and like fucking Bruce Lee kick up onto the table, then get right here behind next to Spike, and then
Shit.
he's gonna use his super secret frog hunter technique. I'm gonna blast a line. This one. So it looks like that's just these guys.
It's just those guys.
So let's do this, and I'm going to spend all of my ki at once. The plan. They're probably not super strong. Let's do one of these. I don't know how this works. Oh, it's going to do this template business. This is a mistake. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to remove this template shit and just use targeting. 'Cause it's always
Bro.
lines. Give me a
Targeting superior to lines? Way of the
Yeah.
targeting?
Way of the
I want
vats.
this one and this one just cheer. There, that should work. And this guy, and then click the button. Whoop, save.
Save.
It made one thing succeed, one failed.
Whoa.
Okay.
Don't know which is which, actually.
That's a problem.
I would assume first
Sure
one targeted
don't.
is first. But
It actually very much matters which one of these fails.
I will make a decision. This one fails.
Yes, that's the best one. Okay, great. So the one that succeeded is shoved 5 feet in the direction of the line.
Pushes him out.
Get out
Yeah.
of here.
And then the other one that failed, it is tossed a number of feet equal to a roll of the martial arts die times 5. This number
Toss me.
What
is
does,
tossed 10 feet, as
Whoa.
with the tossing a creature rule,
I have that rule right here.
along the line.
What does the blast look like?
We will get there when this mechanic. We'll figure them out. Where are the lines?
To toss another
Oh,
creature.
it's so bright I can't see. What's going on?
What happens to this man? Who
Toss.
flies and takes damage?
He's tossing.
When it
he's
hits a-
tossed
okay, it
10
hits a
feet as with
surface.
tossing a creature.
Yeah. When it hits a surface, the thrown creature takes bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it traveled while thrown. This doesn't go 10 feet, does it?
It does go 10 feet. It goes exactly 10.
Oh, which way does he go? Anyway?
Along the
Just that
line.
way? Awesome. He's blasted back that way. And how much damage for a medium creature? That would be, it says it right there. No, it would be at fall damage, so it would actually be in this document. There we go. That's the same. No, it's not. So it's 1d6. Roll d6 damage.
Great. And then it needs to make a dex save.
Oh,
Oh no, not a dex save. Acrobatics check.
Agni guy.
he's done it. He rolled a 14.
Great. Is DC 15. So is also prone, and it takes 2 points of damage.
Nice.
That was a 3 key to do 2 points. This is the way.
Plus the that was yeah. Never mind, you did that. Never mind.
Oh, actually, this is the martial arts thing. So I had to shoot first before I did this, but it doesn't really matter. So I actually have to take a normal shot before all that happens. I'll just shoot the front one.
Gotcha.
I'll learn it as it.
We're all
Yeah.
learning here.
No, it's
This gun.
we're figuring that out. That worked. One thing I would note is I don't know if there even needs to be the second acrobatics check. If they fail to save, they might as well get knocked prone too. That's not too crazy, right?
16 hit.
Yeah.
Bang.
Boom. He's near death.
So that was it. He like, pulled back the little bolt on his rifle from before the shots, and he, spits another one of his little poison bullets from his cheek pouch and fires it. And then he says this whole anime, "We super secret frog hunter technique, kaboom!" And yeah, it fires a not physical projectile. It is using key mystical energy bullshit. It fires like a ghost bullet basically in that line, and then it fades out at the end of it. And this one in particular did like a shock wave where it just kind of tossed them. Everything in the line tried to get tossed or shoved.
That is very anime.
Super anime, and also there goes all of my features. That might need work. We'll get
Take
there.
it. Furniture.
Then we need work. I
Shot
need to
him
work on that
3
one.
more times for the same cost.
I could have killed that guy I knocked prone.
Yeah, actually, no, I could have shot him 6 more times for the same amount of keys. So this is a bad idea, but it's okay. It's cool.
This Nafsagween
Never
was
mind.
laying down. Let's see if his breath recharges. It does not. So he stands up. And he is going to bite you,
Ah,
Reuben.
hurt.
Misses. 2 powerful.
As expected.
Eberic's looking. Ah, an egg. And he cracks an egg on the fire, putting out an even more insignificant amount of the fire.
Hell yeah.
He's baking a
what else
cake.
do I got? What else do I got?
He's gotta
That's
go
his
get flour.
Get the pickle jar.
Icing.
Ah, yes. This is what I need. Now, you hear another land.
Shit.
Something seems to be drawing them closer.
What could it be?
What could it be? He is going to fly up. Actually, as he flies in, he's going to stop 10 feet up. And then go here.
Ooh, this raises a very good question of how high these ceilings are.
Oh, 10 feet. I should have said 5 feet. Oh, yeah, I guess he'd be kind of really cramped in there. I guess he couldn't because these are like, I said they're like 7 feet tall, so he'd be like right at the edge. So I guess he can't really like fly that high. It's pretty close.
And he turned on no clipping.
Yeah,
Flying, you say?
really hovering above the ground effectively.
Airborne, one might describe them as being.
One might describe them as airborne.
My first use could just be to get advantage.
Rupert, go.
And here comes Fire Breath. For both you, dexterity save from both you, Rupert, and from Fungus.
Oh,
How does cover affect that?
I think 3/4 cover might give you a bonus, but that wouldn't be 3/4 cover. Let me check though. A half cover
Still
might
gonna
give you a
hurt.
bonus. Oh no, I think cover gives you a bonus equal to the AC bonus regardless that it gives. I think. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure half cover is +2 AC or
Plus
+2
two
dex.
and plus 2 to saves, and then the. There
and
we
then
go.
3/4 is advantage, I think.
Yeah, it's plus. Yeah, it's just this. It's the same to AC and Dex save, so you do get a +2 on that one there. Fungus. Oh well, you
Oh,
you
20.
guys rolled really high, anyways. So you're both on. Does this do half on a success? Usually, yeah, half as much. So you guys only take.
20 points of fire.
Yeah, exactly. Only 6 points of fire damage, which I'll apply to
Oh,
you.
not bad.
it's a little bad.
All right. Jim brings to Fungus.
All right. I have this infuse item action, and I don't know what I can infuse it with. Does anyone have any?
Oh no, that's like
experience?
Yeah,
your-
that's
like an
when you finish a
artificer
long
thing
rest.
After you finish a rest, yeah, that's how you make your.
You
Oh, okay.
essentially
That's how you make
you
your
essentially get
homunculus.
magic items. Yeah, exactly. Your homunculus. and
Got
stuff like
it.
that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was really confusing for me.
No worries.
Okay. So I thought everything was going okay, but I feel like more are coming. How many like doors and windows are open?
The windows are all boarded like closed. Like they used to exist, but they've been sealed because Jib was or Ebrick was always paranoid that Knopsack was going to come and take Jib. So just this door is open.
Just that door's open. And I think I missed it. You said something's on fire. There's fire.
This table's on fire.
That table's on fire. Like really on fire?
Yeah, it's pretty on fire. And now this
Pretty on
table's also on fire. In fact, this barn's getting every time they fire breath, more and more of this tavern's getting on fire.
Oh yeah. They're getting out. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna get out from under the table that's on fire. Feel like that's probably a good idea.
It is going to take an attack of opportunity against you, but because of your being under the table, I'm going to give it disadvantage.
Okay, hopefully they miss again, but they probably won't.
They don't. Well, they might. What's a 14 get you?
So I look at my character.
It's a hit.
Ugh.
I didn't actually target you with this one. I should have. But that's okay, because there's 8 points of damage for you as you take a scrape as it quickly lurches out with its teeth-like claws at you and scrape at you as you run by under the table.
Okay, so I thought maybe they were coming after us because of like pheromones or something, but you said everything's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
They're setting everything on fire.
yeah, well they're setting everything on fire. Why are more coming? Can I like do any kind of check to see like if they're letting off some kind of pheromone or anything?
Yeah, make a nature check. Or a perception check. I'd allow either here.
Alright. Oh, I gotta... Sorry, I'm so slow.
No worries.
I will eventually become not slow.
You're faster than some of our players who have played in 60 sessions of this game. So
Well, that's good here.
yeah,
And at least I'm rolling okay. Okay, 25.
25. With that, you would know a little bit about Nafzagween. They do use pheromones for certain levels of communication, but it's not like to the degree of it's their primary source of communication. Like when it comes to senses, like when they can see, they can detect things in other ways. And when it comes to what's enraging them, the theories of pheromones or some sort of chemical reaction has been somewhat ruled out from what you know. The scholars have mostly figured out that it seems to be magical in origin of some sort, whatever causes them to be upset.
That's way harder
Maddened, if
to
you
deal
will.
with.
It's a little tricky.
I guess, and I still have an action, or I used it to...
No, anytime you need to make a check, like a persuasion check or an intelligence check or a nature check, it's a interact action, which you have a free one every round.
Okay, so
Which
I
can
guess
be used for that, or opening doors, picking something up, etc., etc.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Sheathing a weapon.
hit this one with my sickle.
You got it.
Oh. Is that him?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the near
Oh.
death.
Do you have a range sickle?
Yeah, it had, I enchanted it with,
Oh, with the
I just-
returning, yeah,
I
with the
just
infusion.
I don't know how to make it reflect that.
Just knowing, like, you can even like name it like returning sickle or whatever, just like
Oh,
make a
okay.
note of it essentially,
Yeah.
on your sheet.
I'll do that, that's easy.
But as it flies towards them, it is using your right modifier, right? It's not treating it like a melee attack. It's using the dex mod. No, it's not. So to fix that,
You might even want it as a separate entry.
you might
You
want a
probably will.
separate weapon that is the thrown version because it's using the melee
Okay.
stats. But
Should I just add like, should I just like make it a modified like crossbow or something? Make it simple?
No, just take the sickle stuff and change it to
I would
dex.
take
It's
a
really
sickle
easy.
and then change the
You-
modifier. But don't worry about it right now.
Okay.
For right now,
Okay.
we'll do it at the break. We'll do it at the break.
Okay,
But
cool.
right now, we'll just do it manually and say that's instead of a +2, it's a +4,
Okay.
I think. No, +1 instead of +1, it's +4. Yeah, because you have
Okay.
+1 to your strength. Yeah. So it's a 15. Yes.
Okay. Does that
Yes.
hit?
15 does not hit. So that was a fun way. It was close.
Closer. But okay, cool. And yeah, I'll definitely probably need to be walked through making that.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
We'll get into like some item creation stuff on
Okay.
break, which we'll probably get into after this combat.
Yeah, sounds good.
Rupert.
All right, let's stab this guy. 4.
Damn. Yeah, that's a miss. He's just a little too thick. Cause this time you stab into him and he's wounded, but you catch on one of the thick carapace plates.
You have inspiration.
I do have inspiration. How much was it?
A D6 for me, I believe.
Oh, I thought you roll it
Oh.
usually though.
I thought whoever uses it.
Rolling
was-
it before
Technically-
is a little meta.
Yeah.
Usually
It's a
you-
die.
you
Typically, it's a
decide
dice you
to add
give
it
to that
after.
player. Yeah.
You roll it after you see the thing, but it's still kind of.
That's
the game.
just enough.
16. What?
That's exactly what you needed.
Whoop.
Roll damage.
Okay, I have to do it from the inventory tab because I didn't use it. So hopefully this applies. But Matt says it does.
Really proud of you
Think it
guys for
should.
working together to accomplish your goals.
We worked together for our whole lives.
Well, I wasn't talking to you.
Sorry,
You
I don't
guys
have
were
second
brothers.
attack. Just
Yeah, it's for the damage. And that one is cut down as you hit the plate. You think of the words that back to the inspiration and drive it a little deeper, and then your blade shifts off the plate, goes right in between the plates, and slides right through,
Okay.
killing the creature.
well, you know when I said I didn't have another attack.
You
That's a
lied.
lie. I do have another attack. And it comes back. So let's do this. That's right. First use of Sky Strike gonna be really lame,
Little
but
hot.
we're doing it. We are Sky
Hold on.
Striking as a bonus action. And
got it.
It's,
my
it's
web
the jump,
footed
and then it's an
son.
action to make the attack.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's bonus action for the jump boost, and then when you make the jump, you can then use your action to make.
You can use your
the
action
attack.
to make a melee weapon attack against it. That is true.
okay, so can I
That's
jump and then action surge and hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, action's free. It's not a bonus.
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
That'd be stupid if action started with a bonus
All right.
action.
Ba-da-ba. 26.
Oh hell yeah.
Ooh,
Oh hell yeah!
and then another 2
Nice.
damage for slicing, which I didn't add. I'm sorry.
And you didn't target him.
I didn't target him.
Double cheater.
I targeted the first one. And then skewering on him. So next time someone can attack him, get an extra 2.
As you like bounce up, hit the ceiling, bounce off, and torpedo right into him with your sword. You whoosh, cut him down almost in a single blow. He's near death now. Now it is
And you took an extra 2
this
damage.
one's turn. Yeah, I added that already.
Okay, I just saw the 9.
Yeah, I had to like go in his sheet and add it manually, but I did. This one is gonna go. Oh, let's see if his breath weapon recharges. Let's see here.
Let's not.
Doesn't. Sad. Shame. So it jumps up on the burning table and is gonna attack you with that sweet flanking.
Okay, parry for 19 AC.
Huh. He rolled 18. So just catches
Right
he catches
off
the,
the sword.
claws, yeah, or all with the blade, and then he is pushed back. Spike, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to flap my wings, reach forward towards the badly injured one behind Sir, and because I don't have Sir Rupert, and the kind of infernal runes on the back of his claws are going to kind of light up, and he's going to gesture towards that creature, and he is going to cast Hex as a bonus action.
He is hexed.
He has to.
Oh, you're not doing WCX hex, you're doing cast hex.
I don't know what WCX Hex is.
Just like a feature.
Oh no, this is just this is a spell.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the spell
basically,
version.
Warlocks get like an innate hex that
Hmm.
it doesn't use concentration and it doesn't use the spell slot, but at this you also can't move it
Gotcha.
to kind of
Does
bake it into the class.
do they have to resist it? No, so it's just automatic.
No, it's just on. Yeah.
All right. So,
This is the
for-
wrong spike sheet right there. That one right there is the old one.
Wait.
What's your initiative? I just realized. 9. Cool. That one had like 16 HP, and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, let me get that updated to your 9. Initiative 9. Oh, there we go. Fixed
And-
it.
Just for funsies, I'm gonna give it disadvantage on strength checks.
Yeah, you sure do. I will say, because that hex, you had to like pick that as a spell. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. After this combat, you could, because the WCX one gives it to you for free. You can still have it, and then you could essentially get more hexes.
Well, I'm not a warlock.
Oh, that's
this is-
right.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is
you're not a warlock. You just have you have hex from a feat. Okay.
Oh yeah,
No.
that makes more sense. Never
Mhm.
mind. Forget everything I
I
said.
keep forgetting that you're not a warlock.
Yeah, I keep. Yeah.
it's just
That seems to be the
gaslighting.
character's theme.
Just gaslighting y'all to thinking I'm a warlock.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna rush in, flying, just hovering off the ground, and he's going to strike at the creature with his S-Talk, which I believe is +2 from
Skewering.
skewering,
Yeah.
and then
Mm.
+2 from sundering, so +4.
Yep. +4.
All right. And I will just try to skewer it, like just shish kebab that bad boy.
Oh yeah, that hits. How do you want to do it as you fly in?
Oh yeah. So I believe Hex gives me necrotic damage on top of that, which I know it doesn't matter, but just like for effect, it's gonna like stab into the creature and just kind of wither and desiccate the body and pull out the blade.
The white carapace starts to turn this even sickly gray color as it decays away, and he falls. And he almost looks like he's molted, and there's like a molted shell around him now. But he's dead. That'll bring us. Oh, do you have anything else for your? Wait, that was your bonus action. And
So I'll
action
just-
and
I'll
movement.
just, yeah, that was everything.
Yeah,
I can move more,
absolutely.
but I'm just gonna turn to Roop and say, "We will not die this day."
All
Didn't
right.
plan on it. Never will.
Reuben.
Yeah, this thing's built up in a pile of bodies, and Rupert's getting slapped up by Rupert oh, for the 15th time. And I'm gonna frog.
It gets better each time.
And I am going to just like, straight up fisticuff this guy, but with the frog hand. I think he just like open hand starts like slapping
Slap
him
him?
violently in the way that you would a wanted criminal. Stop resisting and just slapping.
Go for it.
Let's see. Flanking. Anything on this guy? No, he's uninjured. Let's do that one. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you clicked the elixir at the same time. I was like, hold on.
I was really confused. I was like, what?
Sorry.
What can your hands do?
You're right. I'm just gonna make things swift.
And let's add one of these. I assume this thing bypass wouldn't get past the armor because I assume it's something natural, so probably sundering.
Correct. That would be more sundering than bypass.
Yeah,
Bypass like
let's-
shields and shit.
Let's slap sundering. So two sundering, 2 flank. Maybe.
Hits.
I feel like Reuben is quietly the most terrifying member of the party.
He sure is. He just goes over there, 11 points of damage right in the gut with a slap.
Slap
Just
him
bitch
again.
slap.
Monk's martial arts, baby slap. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna keep sundering.
Oh,
There he is,
this next
my
one.
boy.
It's just like a limp wristed slap. It leaves your wrist quite sore.
Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all my move speed.
You got it. That's gonna bring us to. This one dead. That one's dead. Where am I? Epic.
What's he throwing on now?
Ah, screw it. The whole place is burning. He jumps over. Jib, you wouldn't hit your old friend Ebrick, would you? It's me. And he's gonna make a charisma check.
He needs Emric.
Ebrick is getting a punch.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a hesitant punch. It's like he's like, Jib's like, but then he goes through with it. But it gives enough time to Ebrick like, oh, jump back. Come on, you didn't mean that. Come here, bring it in. Bring it in. I
Yes,
saw the frog do
more
it. I
hugs.
think it's gonna work this time.
Come on, Jib, fight
Hey.
it.
Gives it a big, big hug. You're my best friend, Jib. Please, come back to me.
It's this man who mutilated Jib and like removed his fire-breathing sack and like made him into a vegetable.
Y'all ever seen the movie Tusk?
Yeah.
Fungus, it is your turn.
So that guy's badly injured. Everything's on fire, but we're not being affected by it? Or like,
It's only been like 18 seconds. So the place is starting to catch, but it's not like to the point where it's going to be a detriment, and it probably won't for the rest of the battle.
got it. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna try and kill this guy. So I'm gonna target him. And then, can I use my... No, I can't. Just gonna hit him with the sickle again. Normal +3, right?
Uh,
Still doesn't hit, so.
Yeah, strength plus proficiency.
Because it's
Unless the
range.
sickle has something.
but yeah, so it would be, instead of the 1, it'd be a +4, so it'd be a 16, wouldn't it?
Yeah, does that
16
hit?
would hit. Yeah, that would hit. So go and roll
Oh.
damage.
Yay. Okay, sick.
You'll have to roll it manually because, of course,
Yeah.
the attack's fucked. But we'll fix it again real soon.
Hopefully soon. Gosh.
No worries.
Okay.
It's pretty simple once you know how to do it. 2 points of damage. He's looking real rough, but he's still standing.
Damn it. Alright. I'm trying. Trying, guys. You got this, boys.
Though when you throw it, does it still use your strength for
Because it is a thrown weapon, but at the
Thrown
same
weapon.
time, it doesn't really make sense for that. So, like, just use the WCX, like, create your own weapon thing. It's like kind of a hand sickle, and it's a dex weapon now or something. Like,
Yeah,
that thing is-
effectively.
We'll have to make a custom weapon for it. To make
Okay.
Yeah, we should do that actually, because
Okay.
yeah, otherwise using strength on this weapon, you don't really have to because of WCX. Yeah. But anyways,
Yeah, and you should do. You probably did more damage than 2 because it was doing strength for damage instead of dex.
that's true.
So whatever your dex modifier is, whatever the difference is.
So
Well-
another 3.
It's
Yeah.
almost dead in that case. It's barely still alive, but it is still hanging in there.
Still alive. Alright.
But Sir Rupert,
I will try to put it down with my attack. I will end
Got this, son.
this ceaseless violence.
yeah, it had a single hit point
I
left.
don't care.
Uh,
Stab it.
and you had 10 times that. So describe the kill with 10 times overkill.
Yeah, so after Rupert parries the blow, he's feeling so knightly. Probably the most knightly he's ever felt. This is the most badass that he has ever felt. So he gets the blade out of the way and then like goes down the Sahagin's weapon or its claw and just goes straight into an opening in its eye.
And whoosh, as it goes through, it pierces out, and it pierces out this like weird brain-like organ that's like this viscous white color. It falls out the side of the eye, but it's like it doesn't fall out. It's forced out, so it comes out in chunks really, as it is just exploded out the side of the other side of the eye. Ooh, yeah, that's what all the commenters say. But with that, the droning is still going on, so we'll stay in initiative for a moment, but you guys can act a little bit more freely now until something happens. So we're quote-unquote in initiative, or not. So we'll kind of go to we'll just stay where we are in the initiative round, but you guys can...
Okay, then can I do a little bit more?
Yeah.
Can I try to make a judgment call as to whether I think that staying in here is tenable or not? 'Cause, one option is either trying to put out the fire, the other is like barring the door from more getting in while we put out the fire, or we get all the patrons out of here in a panicked rush. But that could be dangerous. So it seems like the bar is the best choice. Want to see if that makes sense.
You want to see how tenable putting the fire out is?
Or like what Rupert would do is, does the fire seem like someone could put it out, like a group of people even?
Does it seem like possible you guys can do
Yeah.
it? Make a survival check.
Okay. 4.
You are a master of water. Water beats fire every time.
That's true. Okay, sure. Then Rupert will go, Emmerich, do you have a big barrel of water that we could use?
We only have liquor here. We're at Bob.
I drink water.
Not a Bob, a pub.
Is
Yeah, we
there-
tell you it's water. It's
Is there any
it's-
water sources nearby that I know of?
There is a fountain right out front,
A fountain out front.
which,
Okay.
based on contact clues, that might be where he's been getting your drinks from.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll go out into the street. I want
I
to
just-
kind of know what's going on anyway.
Whip off my
I like-
robe and just start putting out fires. Naked.
I just want to get this thing off
Yes.
from under the table.
And then I'll move towards the water. Then that's my turn.
Gotcha. So as you are going towards the water here, you do see a fountain, and you look up and you see a bunch of Nafsagween like kind of like flittering around the area, and there do seem to be a few more kind of heading in, but they're like, from what they look like, you have about 3 rounds until they're here. So everyone has 3 actions, 3 movements, 3 sets of things to do. So as that happens, who else wants to do? Oh, you're trying to put a. You said you're trying to put a fire spike.
Well, would we know? Would Rupert convey that we got more incoming?
Yeah, he would be like, well, he doesn't want to panic people, so he'd be like, stay calm, everybody stay calm. There are more, and they are coming, but you must stay calm.
That's
Make a persuasion check because the crowd does look a little, well, like they might want to make a break for it. Now they're in a burning building and there's no immediate threats. But your knightly demeanor seems to have encouraged them and given them some inspiration as they bolster down and they sit still, even in a burning building. They're sitting
Well,
there.
put out the fire.
Oh, okay.
You guys help too. Don't die.
Oh, you
Smoke
got it.
inhalation.
You said stay still. You're giving us mixed messages.
It's just in the building, but like
Oh.
survive. But I'll protect
Okay.
you. I'm a hero.
So yeah, they all start trying to deal with fires.
Fungus wants to try and get this crystal thing that was on the table under the table.
Yeah. So you have 3 essentially actions worth of doing that. So how are you going to attempt to do that?
Can I see how it's stuck onto the table? Like, is there like anything I can kind of like dig into?
Make a
or
perception
pry-
check. Make a perception check with there real quick.
This better not just be like not something important. Oh fuck.
you still have.
Oh my
Looking at
glasses.
it.
My glass.
It's you can tell it's stuck on there with some sort of an adhesive, but you don't see any weak spots to chip at per se. So it's going to be kind of a full thing.
A full thing.
Though
wait.
there are
Oh,
others
wait.
in the group here that might be stronger than you.
I have an idea. Can I just take my sickle and carve out that spot on the table and then just take the table with me?
To try to cut away. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the a
Make an
big
attack
circle
roll.
around where it is. Okay. Oh, I hope this goes well. I want this so bad. No! I'm so upset.
You're trying to saw the sickle, but it's a little difficult to get the angle in there to start sawing at the wood, and it's just it's rough.
Boys, I know there's a fire and I know our lives are sort of in danger, but I really need this. So,
Can we
All right.
could
just
I
deal with
get some help, please?
Okay, thing first, then fire.
Yeah. Think first, then fire. Promise.
I'll pop over. And you said it's. I'll take a look. And you said it's stuck with an adhesive.
Yeah. It looks like it's stuck with some sort of adhesive.
Could I, since I'm trained in alchemist tools, do some kind of alchemy knowledge thing to see if there's like a solvent we could use to?
Do you have an alchemist kit on you? You should if you have the proficiency.
No, because I got it as I leveled up.
I'm sure I do.
Oh. Do you?
Can I just lend him mine? Yeah.
Yeah, if you're proficient in alchemist tools, you would have started with which you should be as an alchemist artificer, right? That would make sense.
Yeah, I know I am. Where would they?
Yeah, you are. You just don't have them on your inventory. But
Okay.
you would.
Well, unless
Let me
you got
just-
it from the subclass, which would be when you hit level 3, and it wouldn't be.
Oh,
starting with
true.
them.
Did
Yeah.
you?
But this might be the same case where you both got
artificers?
your proficiency at a later
Well-
level.
Well, proficiencies start with one type of artisan's tool of their choice.
Yeah, and I definitely picked the alchemist tools, but it might be something I'll write this down to make sure to add this to figure this out. Because I know I picked some tools to start with, but clearly they didn't get imported.
Yeah, you
so-
got thieves' tools, tinker's tools, alchemist supplies, woodcarver's tools, and
Alchemist
drum
supplies.
proficiency.
Is that different?
That's what we're talking about. But you don't have it. You have the proficiency for it. It didn't give you any of those things. It's just
Oh,
about when you got it. But effectively, at this point, it's fine to say you have it.
Okay. I'll make sure to add that in. Like,
I got you right here. Just
Okay.
throw it in there.
All
Alchemist
right, I'll
supplies.
lend them to him to try and.
All right, I'll just roll my poisoner's kit because it's the same roll.
The same, exactly. Yeah.
Did it go through? No. So that's not a roll.
You do have your proficiency set up for that thing as not proficient, so you might just make what is it, an int check?
Tell you what, roll a d20.
Okay.
Yeah, makes it easy.
Because I do not know how to do the skill.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little more in the break.
Oh, yay.
Um,
that's-
What with all these
Beast.
low rolls?
plus
it's
4
not
plus
bad.
2, that's 12? No, 10. That's 10. Yeah. No, you don't really have anything in the kit with you that is going to be able to make this
Okay,
easy.
I have
This is
one
gonna-
more. I have one more action, right?
You've used one for the sickle. What else was the second one for?
I thought I used. Okay, maybe I only used that one.
Yeah, because the perception was interact.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do that, but instead of to dissolve, I want to just dissolve the table.
I should say, Spike, that was interact for you too. You still had one of your. That didn't cost an action from you. That is interact for you. So you still have all 3 of yours.
Can I use an action to just use the aid action to give fungus advantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll do that.
Yeah, so I just want to solve it to dissolve some wood. A ton of wood, the whole table, but just the wood.
Okay, you're trying to use your action to do what now? To dissolve it with what?
The alchemist supplies like come up with an elixir to dissolve the wood. Is that
Mm.
possible? Kind of
that
the
would
same
fall.
Class feature.
If you have a
The
class feature lets you
potions
do
can
that,
make.
but
if you can make
there
acid,
there is
Oh.
there is a crafting there are crafting rules to crafting acid. Like you can craft an acid vial, but an acid vial is like 25 gold, so it's like it takes a little bit of time to make that
Alright.
kind of acid. Yeah, it would be
Got it,
more
got
than
it,
like
got
6 seconds kind of thing.
I'm saying that the alchemist artificer, I think you can just like
yeah.
snap make a couple of very specific things. You're a leader, and I think
As far as I know, they're like I think it's like cure wounds and things like that.
okay.
As far as right now.
Hmm.
Um.
Well, I'll let you think about that. What are
I
you
know
doing?
I
Ruben?
need the stabby thing.
Yeah, you get. We're all kind of in nebulous time, so while you think about that, let's see what everyone else is
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Ruben, what are you up to?
Do you need thing off table?
Yes, please, please.
And he hop up on top of the table or something and do like the fucking kung fu like palm straight down and try to like snap off the table that he's standing on like a surfboard. Like a skateboard, just smash it up from under his feet and break it off the table.
Gotcha.
Like break off the whole corner.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Is the table prone?
No, it's standing
No,
on all
because
four
standing
legs.
on its legs. Standing on its legs.
Okay, does sundering or bypass apply to a table?
No, not wearing heavy armor, not using a shield.
What about finisher?
That would be the prone.
That would be prone, and it's on its
Yeah.
legs. It'd have to be knocked off of its legs to be, so it'd have to be upside down to be prone,
I see,
or
I
on the
see.
side.
Well, hold on. So I get to make 2 of these. So maybe I'll sweep out the table leg first. No, I'll do the hammer.
With a 21, roll damage.
Oh,
I'm gonna assume it's immune to poison. As tables usually.
Yes. Yes, it is.
This is
Okay, so it's
actually
gonna be a
a rare.
little bit of a different number. minus 6.
So with 6 points of us, yeah, it's more than enough to get a nice fractured table. And with your, precision of your shots, even your punching shots, it does seem to crack and break in a way now that the bit that Crystal's attached to, you can pull off, and it is, a thing.
He's done a piece of table.
Perfect. Thank you. So I'm gonna grab that.
You're welcome.
And then I guess we should probably leave, right? I feel like that's probably a lost cause.
What?
Not if
The
you all
bar's
just
not a lost cause. Jim's
stop
gonna
the
die.
fire.
No. I had a proposal after that. Bar's probably a lost cause. It is on fire.
You should
Are
probably
the
make all proposals at the top.
Are the civilians helping? Are they like
They
actually?
are. They're all working on putting out fires and
Is
such.
it successful? Like how successful is
Let's find
this?
out.
Are their efforts?
On a scale of 1 to 100, it'd be about 39.
Oh, that's so miserable. Okay, yeah. Bar probably a lost cause. Civilians aren't helping. Okay, I think we should
You
either
guys aren't
take.
helping. You guys are literally not helping.
I think we should.
Hey, we're
drag-
trying. You look like you're just sitting there playing with a table. Fuck
are.
you. You're not
absolutely
trying.
are. You guys are taking out kits and mixing up
This is
potions,
really-
and then you guys go,
This
"You
is
idiots aren't
really
doing anything. It's
important.
smoky in
This
here."
is really important to Dad's work. You just have to understand it's really important.
Well,
So-
the crystal's not going anywhere. The bar's going somewhere. Let's have some priorities.
If the bar burns down, then something could happen to the crystals, and my next proposal is on top of
So
that.
we should stop having the bar from burning down. You're right.
But like I said, lost cause.
I'm just gonna take off my robe and start putting out fires. 'Cause
Rupert, what do I do?
Rupert is going over to the water, and he's putting his bed sack in, trying to get it wet, and then he's going to run back and try to put out fires.
All right.
Okay,
My
could I
fucking
like?
reptile brain goes to using my gunpowder to cause a concussive explosion to try to
Light
blow
fire
the fire
fire.
out. You're correct.
Okay, I'll use my last action to cast Mage Hand and make my Mage Hand get buckets of water from the thing. So then we're helping. Someone's helping. Mage Hand's helping. Do
Where are we
to,
getting
like,
these buckets?
roll? Do I roll for that, or how does that work?
It's true.
Or I just say it happens?
So that's a good point. Like there is a scene in around you, like with images and all this good stuff. So like there is a bucket over here. Looks like.
Well, it has
there-
to be under 10 pounds, so actually it's gonna be like a chalice cup.
like one of these pictures or
You're just
something.
getting like a beer mug.
Yep.
Mhm.
Beer mug, exactly. Pick up a beer mug, scoop in water, pour it out, and then I'm gonna be like, we need to drag out some bodies. We should either drag out the Nops of Wayne that we've killed, or we save Hug,
Jib?
Jib, or we save Jib.
Jib's not moving.
Well, we have to drag him out. I'm saying we're dragging out either way. Do we save somebody, or do we take bodies for research?
I'm just putting out fires.
I actually love the approach.
Make
Like,
a,
fine, and you just start dumping like a flagon of water on a burning building. You're like, I want a body though.
Spike, go make a survival check to see
Nightmare.
how much you contribute to the fire putting out progress.
Do I get any advantage for being slightly fireproof?
Can I just?
Yeah,
help them?
absolutely. Exactly. You're not worried about getting burned, so you can get in there and like
So
Fuck
what
some
would
shit
that
up.
be? Would that be
just a
like,
survival check.
yeah, but like would that be a +2 or for being
Advantage?
fireproof? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Take it then.
You're actually doing pretty well. That on a 1 to 100 scale, it's probably moved up from a 39 to maybe like a 50 or 60, probably 60. Say 60.
Since I'm
But
saying
you're doing
Rupert and
more than a lot of the
Spike, I
commoners.
guess- I guess I'll try to help. Ruben's really fast and good at survival.
And Fungus, you said with
Yeah,
you said with your attempt, you're going to try to use your abilities with like trying to use Mage Hand and such. So go ahead and make a spellcasting ability check. So whatever you would use to make a spell attack, you just roll a spell attack essentially.
Firebolt.
Okay.
I don't don't think that's gonna help with the fire, Fungus.
Sorry, I'm trying to see what my modifier is.
No, that's just the yeah, exactly. It's the roll of the right. If you roll that, it'll roll the right thing.
Okay, cool. That's what I figured. I figured that
Yeah.
much.
Fire with fire.
With an 11, it helps. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to like get the mage hand to go all the way around to try to get some water, but it eventually does. It eventually comes back, and I'd say with that progress, puts it up at about we'll say 70-ish done there.
Okay, maybe Bark's not a lost cause. That's good.
I can
Okay,
help.
so I guess is it an action to actually help? I guess Fungus is actually gonna like. hit.
Yeah, an action for like trying to put out fires.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so I have no more action, or do I have one more?
Use one
no.
to pull the thing off, one for the
Mage
mage hand.
Yeah, one for Mage Hand.
So one more.
Then I will put out fires.
Absolutely. So, with that, that's going to be either another survival check if you want to do it like by padding out, like using survival techniques to put out fire, or if you're going to do the spellcasting ability check, you can do that again.
I'll do
Either way,
survival.
there you go. You're getting them. You're getting some out, but that is definitely slower progress there. That puts it probably about, I'll say 75 of the way there. Who else has actions to spend?
I have a bunch.
I should too.
Yeah.
Spend them as you will, because essentially we'll do those. If the plan is stay here, then spend them as you will.
I'm doing whatever Rupert's doing.
Okay, well, Rupert is
Right.
probably going to hold up this soaking wet bedroll, and he's going to be like, Ruben, use this, put out the fires. And he's going to, what Rupert's going to do is bar the door, and he's going to, like, brace it as much as he can.
Gotcha.
We do have the ruins of that table.
Yeah.
Yes, make
so-
an athletics check, Rupert, to like use your strength to get heavier objects to like shift them in the way
Sure.
for your thing there.
To get it there quickly.
Oh, did nothing roll? Let's
oh yeah,
try
it
again.
did. It did.
Oh, okay, there we
Here
go.
we see.
You got an 18.
Nice.
Yeah, you get a pretty good barricade going of like ruined bits of tables, start sliding heavy furniture and other stuff to like bar the door. You feel pretty confident that'll at least buy you a few rounds. So, the door's barred. Tavern's slightly, much less on fire, probably 70% less on fire, in fact.
I'll use that
And
wet blanket.
the wet blanket, because you got the
Run around.
spent one of your actions to go get a wet blanket, Rupert, that's going to be advantage on anyone using the wet blanket to put out the fires.
I'll use that. I'm very fast, so I'm just going to like run around the tavern, smothering stuff with this wet blanket. Just like, I don't think he can see. He's holding it in front of him like a terrible Halloween costume, and just like running towards fire and like belly flops it, and then when it stops, he picks it up and starts running around again.
Go ahead and make a
only-
survival check with advantage.
The only situation where a wet blanket gives you advantage.
Exactly. Oh yeah. With that, the rest of the fires are snuffed enough that the group puts the rest out. Like the fire has been dealt with, and now you have just a few moments
I
of
have
preparation.
more.
Oh yeah, what's up? You have more actions. You can do
Yeah,
stuff.
yes.
all I've done is put out fire. I will say out loud to like the tavern. Does anybody have a hand crossbow?
I have this big crossbow.
I have a gun.
I think I have.
I
Does
have
it
my
need to be
knightly
hand size in
spirit
particular?
that goes farther than any arrow.
So no.
They
I
start
have-
checking around and looking at it. High or low there, Spike?
Low.
No.
I have blue gun.
Yeah, I have a crossbow.
Is
I
it
can
a
give
hand?
it to you.
Is it
hand
a
Oh.
hand?
crossbow.
Oh, unfortunately, no.
Am I proficient in blowguns?
Are you proficient in simple weapons?
Yes.
Yeah, because blowgun is a simple range weapon.
I mean, I'll take it. And
Sure.
I'll
He has a blowgun, and it's like straight up like a reed that he's snapped off of somewhere. And he has it starts with 50 blowgun needles, and I think these like like, what the fuck could this possibly be? This is like wiring from just around the city, like coat hangers that have been straightened out and then been clipped. And like the ends of a lot of them are kind of dipping. They smell like Reuben. These are probably poisoned.
Oh, can I use my poisoner's kit to see if they are like a poison that would be useful against these bugs?
It
No.
was working.
Like you
Every
can, but
time-
you would know that like the poison is secreted from their skin. So like,
Every time
It's
that
you
Rupert,
that- yeah.
Reuben shoots his gun, he's spitting a bullet into the rifle so that it has his poison on it, and his slap that he was doing is
poison-
and it
the
was
poison
working.
doesn't. It does work against them, but the poison doesn't last long out
Yeah.
of a bullywug skin. So only the bullywug gets advantage or gets to use the poison. Essentially, you can't
Gotcha.
like
So
get
the
infinite
end of the
poison from them.
needles smell like him, but they're not poisonous technically. They're
Not
it'll be
anymore.
inert.
It's not. Yeah, it's gone inert. Exactly. That's the word I'm looking for.
Here, I can do this. Hold on, let's use this feature.
Whoa,
Yeah,
trade.
use the trade.
Yeah. Boom.
Firm. Oh,
And-
And then give you the dodge too.
Boom.
firm.
There you
It's-
go. Blowgun and needles.
It's not on my sheet, but I confirmed it.
It went
It
to the
should
spike
be in
one
your weapons.
because it went to the other spike because you have that one as the one you're controlling.
That is so weird because I'm on spike 2.
On the bottom left, you're still set to spike.
Oh no!
Oh no. I need them back.
I only see one spike.
So you'll have to send it back to me, Oog. Or to
You have to
him.
release character first.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. I didn't realize I had to let go.
Is that,
Just let
is that
go.
the correct one this time?
Huh?
Yeah. Yes, I believe
Oh.
I am controlling the correct spike. Yes, I'm controlling the correct spike.
Now you can send him the blowgun and needles. On the old one.
True. You could go back to the old one and do the same. I don't know if you do the same trade, but you can drag and drop at the very least.
It's out of my hands.
I could go
You
to
can
my
open up your you can open up your old sheet and open up your new sheet, get both inventories, and then you can drag from one inventory to the other.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah,
works.
absolutely.
Blowgun. It's saying I don't. Oh, I could just do this. No, I can't do that. It's not letting me do that. It says I'm not authorized.
I see two
you probably
blowguns in
have to
your
do it.
inventory on spike 2.
Oh, no, they weren't appearing.
Yeah, it seems like a little bug. Strange.
Um,
And then the darts. There you go. Nice. Perfect.
Thank you. So I wouldn't have any poisons ready, correct?
Right, unless you have poisons ready in your inventory.
No, I don't. So I
Yeah, 'cause
guess
it takes time and money to make them.
I'll just flip a table and hide.
Okay.
So I'll flip this table over and roll a stealth check.
Yeah, go for it.
And I've still got one action. I
Absolutely.
guess in classic Ruben. What can I do to help? Just everyone.
Rupert just gives you a big thumbs up. All good here.
Anyone else?
Do you have like an invisibility potion or something?
No,
Good.
I have
All
two
right.
guns.
Maybe you try hugging Jib. Hugging Jib. Hubbing Jig.
Hub jig.
I'm having a strong.
Yeah,
This is the worst time.
yeah, he's gonna go and hug Jib and presumably poison him.
As you go in to give him a hug, he is going to try to
Oh
attack.
no,
you.
I forgot.
He misses though. You're too quick, and you get in there and you give him a
It's
hug.
because he doesn't want to hit us.
I am Ruben the Quick.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna hug him. I guess I'll use like my ensnaring thing to like grapple him,
All right, go for it.
poison him in the process. I don't mean to. So it's just an attack
Just
for them.
sticky.
For ensnaring. Where is there. Target him? This button with ensnaring.
Oh my
And then it's
god.
opposite. This is like my fourth.
He
nat
tosses
one this
you off
session.
with his its wing doesn't fly anymore, but he can use it to whack you, and he knocks you off.
Okay, Rupert, I have failed.
Is that
He's
everyone's
just not
actions?
ready for love.
Those are all the actions. All the actions. All the
All
actions.
the
Cool.
actions.
In that case, before we get to the next bit, we're gonna take a break here. So go ahead and take a, we'll say a nice. Well, let's make a nice 15-minute break here. Get a good one in here, and we'll get back into the after that. But we're gonna use some of it real quick to tell you, Fungus, and anyone who cares. I think you already know how to do this because we went.
I am good.
Looks like it said you dropped out of the old table there. You still on? Or
Who,
on your
me?
end? Yeah.
I am. I can refresh.
Yeah, I would refresh because I don't know if you're really in here because it's not showing on my end at least.
Oh, apparently I have to log in.
Oh yeah,
It'll
it
hit
does
you with
that
that every now and
sometimes.
I had to
Yeah.
do the same thing.
And I have to close about 15 pop-ups.
That's not normal.
Well, not pop-ups, but like, like the little pink bar that says you must be logged in.
Oh
Mm,
yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
Now I gotta remember what the heck I used to sign up for this website.
Hmm.
Of my 15 aliases. That seems about right. Well, that explains why my proficiencies weren't updating. I should be good.
All right. In that case, we can hop back in as we return.
All the things
As we return, it will be up to you guys now, as you have a few seconds here to reposition, because within just a moment, the Nafsagween will probably be upon ye. But you have a little barricade here. See how long it lasts.
Are there windows?
The windows
Aiming,
have been
Fusma?
sealed
They're already s-
because of the paranoia.
Gus, you might want to take cover.
Okay, I can do that. Would I know what the Nafsagwing use for communication?
Like clear some of these corpses, just so it's a little cleaner in here.
Okay.
Put them outside. But
Well, no, don't
they're
put them outside.
not literally, just like the tokens are outside, so that you know.
I'm keeping track of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to get bits later.
Exactly. But no, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're all good. And you said, do they speak a language?
No, like, do I know why they're swarming or what's triggering their swarming? Because I guess my hope is that, like, if it's sound, we can make a ton of noise and freak them out. If it's smell, we can, like, make it stinky. If it's...
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Cool. Wise. Just
They,
like straight intelligence. Okay, so then I go here.
they feed off of each other's noises, so I guess you could say it's kind of a buzz feed.
Get out. Get out
Yeah.
of my bar.
Go out there with them.
How do I just make a straight intelligence check?
Just click the word
Hit the word
intelligence.
intelligence on your attributes page. Yeah.
And then just do check instead of save.
Oh, I'm being stupid. I see.
No worries.
I
I'm just got a learning curve.
I was struggling there. Oh my
Dang,
god. Oh
Your
my
rolls
god.
are legendary tonight. Our rolls are legendary.
They're so bad. What the hell?
What
I need to change
could
coloration.
it be, you think to yourself?
Fuck. Yeah, what could it be?
What could be drawing them here?
We could just be loud and stinky and cover all the bases.
Out and stinky? And we got
I'm
jump
halfway there.
around like vibrations.
I
My
can do
other
that.
thought-
Like human farts. And
Rupert's
just
just-
they go
Yeah.
away.
Rupert's jumping.
Or
That goes without saying.
oh,
Barring the door. Jump, jump.
okay. Serious option. We're all small, right? Theoretically, if we cut open the big guy, we could all fit inside him, right? We could just
He's
hide.
alive.
We also have innocents we need to take care of.
The door is
Right,
being slammed
like,
against heavily
there's-
right now.
There's a lot, and like I know he's cool and he's big, and like we really like him, but like we don't want to die.
Been
like,
for
I know-
3 years.
There's all these civilians, but like, fuck them. I'm sorry.
I didn't know Gus was cool like this.
Fungus, this is not how you raised us.
I don't know. My life is in danger, and I don't like this. There's a lot of them out there. We gotta figure out a way to make them go away.
I'll
That's-
I should
turn-
hide in corner.
I'll turn to the civilians
me.
and I'll say, start making Molotov cocktails. We got plenty of alcohol.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
What?
they're
It does
immune
not
to
work.
fire. They're
Didn't
immune
we
to
just get away
fire.
from the fire?
They're immune to fire. That won't work. We gotta.
Well, now we got all the fire in the building. We can start throwing Molotovs inside. and
Let's
everything
set
again.
it off again.
Okay, can someone that's not me make a roll to see if they know the weaknesses of the Knobs of Wing? They gotta have a weakness that maybe we can.
Oh no, your roll before was pretty succinct. Good enough.
To know that? Okay.
And you know that they don't have any vulnerabilities or particular like damage weaknesses. They are not particular. They're pretty average on mental stats kind
Gun
of saves.
works on everything.
They're pretty average on speed. I mean, like, yeah.
Are they sentient? Are they self-aware?
From what Gus knows about self-awareness, as much as can be examined, they do seem to have some level of individuality. They don't seem to be like completely like an ant colony per se, but it's clearly not. It's clearly a Gestalt consciousness of some sort. It's there is some level of like hive mindedness there, but it's not like full control seemingly.
Okay, we really want the bodies, but what if we pile them all up right outside the door or right up against the door and just like try and get the bodies out? Maybe they're just after the bodies.
I think our best bet
They're
is
after
just-
Jib for sure.
They came here.
They
before
can't have
bodies.
him. I told
But
you
what
they were
if
gonna
they-
get him. They were gonna come and abduct him, and they're doing it now.
Wait,
Just like I always said they
I
would.
have a question for you. When you got Jib, was Jib the same size that Jib is now? Or
Jib was a little baby when I got him, and I've raised him ever since.
where did you get Jib? Was it like a special place within the hive?
No, I found him on the road.
On the road.
His little wing was broken, and I bandaged it and nursed him back to health. And now look at him.
And now
He's
he's
the
back.
biggest.
Okay. I was wondering maybe he
So
was
big.
actually a she and she's like maybe a queen, but I don't know. I don't know about that theory.
Hmm.
I don't know about that theory. So we don't even need to go there. It's fine. Anyone
Pretty
else
sure
have
Jib's
an
a boy. I've
idea?
always called him a boy.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just know, right?
Sometimes. That's what I've always assumed. I guess it's hard to tell. They all do look the same.
Misgendering bugs
But
is
Jib's big.
cringe.
I suppose we could
There-
always ask Jib when he's more friendly.
Are there any back doors to this tavern pub?
There's
Yes.
that back door that doesn't go outside. It goes deeper into my basement.
That might
And
be
then
a good
what's in-
option.
I mean, yeah. What's
I'm
in the
really hurt,
basement?
and no one else is stepping up. But I
Yeah,
can do
I
it.
mean,
I'll hold the
I have-
door
I have no
forever.
plan. No plans. Why don't we just push the big guy against the door? It'll be harder to get it open.
Because he'll try and smack us if we do.
He'll break open the door.
Yeah, but if we're all pushing it, how many people can you smack at once? We get the civilians
that's true.
involved. We get the civilians involved. All of us.
He can only
Their
smack so
lives
many
are-
of us.
Their lives are in danger too.
That's
You
true.
only kill so many per 6 seconds.
All right,
Everyone
can I
to
try
Jib.
and? Okay, yeah.
Everyone to Jim.
We're gonna push him
Does
against the
everyone
door.
go to Jib? Let me persuade them.
Yeah, who has the highest persuasion? Someone
I can
lure.
I can try.
Can you do like a bard
Jib
song?
smacks you,
convince them?
Fungus. Or smacks at you, but misses.
Oh yeah, I forgot he can attack. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll
I'm a bonus
try.
action disengage.
I'll try
Wait.
and.
You literally just heard that he attacked.
He's a big friend.
So does
I know,
everyone
I-
still push Fungus?
Yeah. We just all gotta get there at the same time.
Okay.
If only one of us rushes up, we're gonna get smacked individually. We all need to run at once. Okay.
Wait, the plan is to everyone just charge Jib and try to get him in like a rolling motion.
Civilians, you are being called upon. Your lives are at
Yeah,
risk.
yeah.
So risk them for us.
Listen to him. He's a hero.
Die for this.
Woo! He's a
Get
hero.
persuasion check.
Okay,
With
Rupert.
disadvantage because you're telling them to die for it.
Oh God.
No.
No.
Can I?
No,
That's fair.
I'd rather not die.
Can I try something?
Please.
How many? Okay. Yeah. And
Please
then
do.
I have a plan E.
I'm going to. I'm not wearing my robes because I was using them to put out fire, so I'm assuming my robes are ruined. So I'm just
Fucking naked, fucked up kobold.
Yeah.
Like tattoos.
and like spikes and like glowing infernal runes, and I'm just gonna turn to the
That looks like a
civilians.
stand-up guy.
I'm gonna turn to the civilians and I'm gonna say, if we all die here because of your cowardice, I will eat your souls. And I'll try and use intimidate.
Yeah, go
He
for
will.
it.
I've seen him do it.
To offer him my
Mhm.
homunculus to like eat, because I could just reimagine him.
Oh my fuck.
Green.
Gus is a heart.
So I'm gonna take
Love with
I'm
this.
gonna take the homunculus.
It's okay, Mo. I'll just remake it. It's okay. No, Mo.
He's like waving his staff around like,
Mo. No, he's just gonna poop out your heart, and then I'm gonna remake you. It's okay.
Mo, it's fine. He's just gonna shit you later.
It's fine. I promise.
his screams are muffled as the mouth Tom closes down on it.
Does that give me advantage?
Yeah, you can have advantage on the intimidation check.
Hell
Sloan
yeah.
would be
Good
so
job,
proud.
Mo. Good
Yeah.
job, Mo.
They all look, okay, we'll do what you say. Just, what's the plan?
Okay.
You sound like the weird guy from the Great British Baking Show.
The key is we all need to rush at once, or we're gonna get smacked.
What about the
Okay.
chains? Just leave them.
Chains? Oh. Someone needs to cut the chains first. I
I
forgot
will
there were
cut the chains. I'm a
Okay,
hero.
cool.
I will push.
I'll distract him. I'm gonna just like try and distract him.
He
I'm-
lurches
wait, he's
forward and
targeting me.
smacks at you, but misses as you just out of the way and he slams into the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna keep distracting him while he breaks the chains. And then don't
Oh.
shake. We need to form a wall, a body wall around the big guy. Form a body wall. And then we're gonna roll him towards the door.
I have a strength of 8, so I'm just
We're
gonna
I'm
gonna
move
already
him.
behind him, and we were
No,
told to move him, so
it
Ruben is
doesn't-
just fucking jamming the frog fist, and I'm using snaring to try to shove him 5 feet.
Like this, like around him like this.
Wait. We gotta do it on 3. Everyone to the door, okay?
You in the front are the
He
bravest because you're
punched,
most
like,
likely to die.
A minute ago.
Okay, ready?
You're sure to die.
No one's dying. We're all gonna live because this guy's gonna block the door and everything's gonna be great. Ready?
Yes, once he's unchained, he will be the greatest ally we've ever seen.
Oh, is he not unchained yet? Wait.
No,
we gotta
no,
wait.
no. I'll unchain him.
Okay, unchain him. I'm distracted.
What would you like me to attack?
Edberg's like, hey, I don't think he can move on his own, but that's why I have him chained down, just so you know.
This whole party is frog brained.
Fantastic.
So,
No.
assuming he can't move, because he's so big, I have assumed that's why. All right.
I can move
Fantastic.
him.
I don't know about this one. I feel like, Well, if you believe in it, Reuben, you wouldn't do anything
Reuben,
to ever.
you're unusually
hurt.
silent. Just tell him you agree with this plan. Tell him you have your full faith. Give him assurance.
Jib's not gonna get hurt. We're not gonna hurt him. We're not.
Reuben, I need your assurance.
You have a scared man. Please just give him assurance.
That's in character, 100% in character. I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, he's so lost. All he wants to do is just frog fist this thing to move it 5 feet to show that he can.
While there's a bunch of speeches going on, I'm just gonna sneak on up to the chains and unlock them.
Make a thieves' tools check.
Are they like? Where are they?
They're just attached to him and like on his legs and well,
Nice.
where his legs are, but they're like underneath all of the bulbous material of him.
All right.
All of his bulbousness.
Yes, and his great
All the
bulbousness.
layers of his being.
The chains are unbound, and you hear them begin to rattle free, and you see Jib look back, look forward, and he stops.
Can I help him?
Doing it on 3. Ready?
I'm
Okay.
moving
Good, he
back
can't
behind.
move.
I'm moving back behind the table. I'm done.
Okay.
He's
1,
too dense.
2, 3. Everybody rush Jib and move him to the door. Go.
As
go,
they're
go.
rushing, he smacks at you again, but he misses, and everyone's gonna rush up.
And then to the door.
Everyone pushing in opposite direction.
No.
Don't worry, I'm stronger than them.
We're doing this in a strategic manner.
Yeah.
We're all pushing towards the door.
I want everyone, well, you know what? I'm just gonna make this like
While
a
all this
group
shit's
check
going
here.
down, Saho Green outside literally smashing into the door.
Yes.
This is exactly
Chaos.
like when I moved into a 3rd floor walk up.
Yeah.
This person dies. This person dies. I don't know why I deleted them from existence.
Why
That
did they
was-
die?
They're getting hit by through the process. They're getting slammed. Like he's moving all right, but they're getting hit occasionally as he's being rolled around, and then
Oh.
someone comes in front of them. They're gonna
Every
it's
now
gonna
and
punch
again.
a random individual.
Can I try to protect him with my shield?
You can
Yeah,
try
the
to
guy
protect
next
him.
to Rupert.
Yeah. Try to protect him.
Because essentially a random person's gonna get hit every once in a while through this process.
Guys, aren't we just shorter than everyone? Or no, wait, this is a short people bar. We're all the same height.
Yeah, we're all short.
Damn, I was gonna say they're all gonna get hit and we'll be fine. But fuck. The one time. The
The one
I
time.
wish. I wish we were in a normal people bar. Fuck. Okay, anyways. Keep pushing towards the door. It's okay, people
We're
die as
banned.
long as it's not
Okay,
a
so-
party.
I think we have to discuss your methodology.
Oh, okay.
This is
We can
very
talk-
knightly.
We can talk about that when you're older, son.
That one's head is crushed by his massive fist.
Ooh, that's so sad. It's okay, we're almost at the door, right?
Almost there.
Oh, yes.
Jib, you gotta calm down. You're getting a little cranky with my customers.
Just killing people.
Does he eat people? Can we, like, feed him someone to, like, calm him down?
That one's dead. Well, he eats lots of things.
And are people one of those things?
Yeah, we could probably figure something out like that. That one's getting
Gus
killed.
is frantically every 6 seconds trying to figure out the worst possible thing to do. Is Gus intentionally trying to build up the body pile for like
I think I legit do have to kill you.
Oh my god! None of this had to happen.
Hearing Gus say that, I'm gonna walk up to the like freshly deceased bodies, take like a
Uncle Gus can do no wrong.
take a cleaver or
I
something.
feel like
chop
this is
off
quite a bit
hand.
wrong.
Do not question him.
I'm questioning a lot.
Rupert, no.
The truest of neutrals.
I know I need to change that.
Yeah, well, I think we're getting a little bit of an alignment shift from true neutral, I believe.
I don't know. she's
I might need a
coming
new
out with
character.
Oh my
This is-
god.
This is
I
the
didn't realize
first
we were
time-
murder hobos.
This is the first time he's ever been in a situation like this.
He's just panic killing everyone. This whole thing is fucked. It's all
Wait.
ruined.
Wait, he's at the door. Everyone back off. Civilian.
That person didn't get away. Well, they
I mean, at this point, she might as well just go.
If any witness survives.
All right, I'm just gonna go push her.
Oh,
Needs me anyways.
Oh my god. No, but they'll have a reason to hunt you. It's gonna be bad. It's going so wrong.
Why? My fault.
What? I'm a bounty hunter and he's a knight.
You're the most evil person in this
Just
city.
Sacrificing people as cannon
Like, we got Sloan and Spike, and you're still the most evil.
I feel like I need to explain myself. Like I didn't think they were gonna die, but then they started dying, and I was like, he's already moving, so we should keep going.
Fuck
Like
is-
feeling emasculated. Like, I thought I was.
Well,
I feel like
at
you're much
least the
smarter
door
than
is
me.
closed.
But I knew they were going to die.
No one told me they were gonna die. Okay.
I mean, only like 3 people did.
3.
How many people had to die before you realize they're dying? It's been 18 seconds and the whole bar's Fuck, just should have
What
let
a
them fire and
fucking-
did the work.
I really thought less
Just
people
like, it's a
would die.
Wednesday.
Kind of. Is that what it seems?
The city is fucked.
All right. So what's going on? Is this helping? Are they
yeah, he's in front of the door.
getting? Okay.
So what's going on? Did this do anything? Did this help?
It looks like we got him in front of the door as planned,
Oh my god.
and it only cost the lives of 5 of us.
Well, glad we put out that
Everyone that's
fire
not
and didn't start a
name.
But
panic.
you're still alive, and that's all that
Every
matters.
single person
This
with a
woman
name
goes and just
survived.
sits in the corner and like gets in the fetal position and just starts rocking back and forth.
Ma'am, aren't you glad I told you to stay?
You said you were a knight. You said you were a hero. I believed you. We believed you. We listened to you. We did what you said. We thought it. You said it was going to well. You said it was going to
Can
work. You said it was going to be
Rupert
fine. You
is
said
the
it was going to be
best.
I
fine.
didn't kill
You said it was
anyone.
going to be fine. You said
It's working.
can I
he's going into
actually?
just a full-on like catatonic shock of what just happened.
Well, you're welcome.
Can I just?
Well,
Can I approach her and like just start
time for
like,
a drink.
start trying to
Hungry.
like calm her? Can I
Sorry.
start trying to calm her down and like kind of talk her through it and be like, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna survive. This is a bad situation, but we're gonna make it out. You know, that type of deal.
Make a persuasion check
Okay.
with disadvantage. She
Yeah, that's
is fucked.
yeah, that's fair. But you know, can't have somebody freaking out too bad.
She doesn't seem to even be responding to like basic stimuli at this point.
Mhm. I mean, as long as she doesn't make things.
I don't know what this is, but it won't go away. I don't know if anyone else can see that.
I can't.
See what?
A bandit.
Oh,
That's you, apparently.
It's me. Oh God.
Oog is true neutral in this.
This is the symbol of the DM. Oh my god, my girlfriend had to come and check up on me because I was dying laughing. I couldn't breathe. Oh man.
So what you have? Usual.
Leave.
The night special. Oh, in a day's work. Now we're trapped in here with all the bodies, no way out, and all the monsters are banging at the door. The only thing holding it
Really?
up is a fatter monster.
That's also hostile to you. So like getting near the door now is a threat.
I'm not even convinced that the worst monsters are them.
I thought
No.
he was more harmless.
Truly, Sloan was the moral center of this group, the compass that we needed.
Vacation, like, oh my god, what the fuck? Did
What
you
the
all
fuck
do?
did you do without me?
What happened to our bar? Why are all the regulars dead? We've known them for years.
Can I
Like
start?
a couple.
Oh my
Those are
God.
our friends.
Can I
Not
start, like-
anymore.
kind of start like lining up the bodies so they're like put out in like a dignified fashion and not
You
just
see the two near Jib. Jib's like upside down on his back, but he still can like grab things. So he's like grabbing these two gnomes that are dead near him, and he's starting to chomp on them.
I mean, I'm not gonna fight Jib for the bodies, but the other ones I'll
The
try.
ones that are not, yeah.
Yeah, not in the danger
No.
zone. I'll.
What's
Where you want them?
I want them out of the way, so like maybe here. Like I just
You sure you don't want to make this a pile of sandbags to bunker down behind? I don't know. I figure if these people are objects, might as well.
I mean at this point like his rationale is this looks really bad, so he's just doing damage
It's a
control.
bad look.
Yeah, he's just doing damage control for the optics at this
all
point.
they get blamed on the bugs?
I'm going back to our table. Move, lady. This is our table.
Okay.
She's non-responsive.
I will move her.
She's under the table.
That's Sloan's spot. He's my best friend.
Can I? There's really no back door. Can I like do like a?
Correct.
It's a door. It just doesn't
Have
go
you
outside.
really
It
checked
goes
if there's a
over the-
back door?
There's no back window.
Are you certain? This is built into a hillside, so like there, it is like a hobbit hole. So it just goes. That goes. Like you
I
said,
love
goes to
how
the cellar.
move the fat monster and sacrifice everybody was the first step before. Oh, is there another way out? Horrible.
Can I
I mean, no one offered counter ideas. I'm just saying.
Gus,
Yeah.
Gus.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at that crystal you found.
I hand it over.
All right. Can I do an Arcana?
Yeah. Absolutely. That would be
Try
very
and figure
appropriate
it
here.
Uh,
Damn.
oh,
Damn. This crystal is strange, mysterious. You don't know what it does. You've never seen a crystal like this.
can I throw up a detect magic?
Yeah. So once more, not actually new for you, as the detect magic goes off, you can sense that same kind of aura, kind of emanating, the strange aura I described originally from the crystal, and the Nafzagween, and that big tether that goes between them. And you see that same dealio.
Can I roll again because I used a spell slot? Just negotiating, trying to figure out because like we're stuck here. So
We could go to
Yeah.
sleep. Take care of everything in the morning.
Long rest.
Fucking Jim holding the door.
So just to re-describe,
Mhm,
you have a crystal.
mhm.
It has this mysterious magical tether that's going towards the Nafzagween.
Mm-hmm.
The Nafzagween are filled with this weird stuff too. We've established it's not normal to Nafzagween to have this weird stuff
We
in them.
also want to take a nap.
I am
Can I-
tired.
Can I smash the crystal?
As you throw it on the ground, and it shatters into a bajillions of pieces. The tether seems to start to dissipate as well, where the tech magic is gone. And you see that the big fella, he still seems agitated, but the pounding on the door stops. And they flutter. You hear the sounds of, like, slowly, the sounds of beating wings fades. Jib
That
still
was
seems
all we had
upset.
to do. I'm sorry, people. I'm really sorry. I feel like I need to pay for like professional funerals for all of these people.
But
Like- like really
It's like,
nice
oh.
ceremonies.
Jib, are you good? He goes and gives Jib a hug, and Jib and vomits out like a head of a gnome.
We should move him back.
He pets him. Oh, look, Jib's all fine now.
Hooray!
It's a win. The bar's
Drinks on
fine.
me!
Jib's fine.
The bar is not on fire.
Drinks on me for anyone still alive.
Good job, Rupert.
I
I've
have
saved
a-
you, ma'am.
ooh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to keep piling it on. I do have another
No
question.
worries. Go for it.
Because
Thank God you're asking questions and not just doing things.
I
Because things have gotten significantly better from when you started asking questions until when you said, so please ask more questions.
you didn't really mention this in the summary, but I did specify it last session that I am publicly a part of the Lore Masters, but under the table I'm with the Shadow Walkers.
Here's some lore for you. Gus is a psychopath.
And I believe with my background, because I am a criminal/spy type,
We all are now.
I have contacts and shit. So this is not great, but do I know people who I could be like, we need to clean up, like we need to make a problem disappear?
Oh yeah, you know some people you could talk to about that.
All right.
You could your contact of the underworld can help you with a lot of things like that. Exactly. You'd have to go seek them out, but yeah.
Could I, like, if I'll I don't even know who to talk to about this. I'm gonna make the judgment call to talk to.
Can I like roll
Please,
to
God,
see?
make a judgment call.
Can I talk to? Yeah, no. What was it, Gus?
I was gonna see like, can I roll to see how bad it would be if we just ran to the cave and hid for a couple days? Like, how serious is this?
You know this, like, frankly, like depending on how this goes, you know this, Spike, specifically. Technically, you didn't break any laws. They got they killed themselves, or they went into the line of danger. Like that, you're not responsible here legally.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you didn't do nothing wrong, but
Course.
morally, but
course.
legally,
Not saying
you're
that.
probably
I'm not
fine
saying that.
unless someone was gonna like throw you under the bus, kind of thing, and like
All right.
told
there's
on you,
no-
like, hey,
It seems like a home.
Okay, I look at the one survivor and I'm like,
she looks
What?
traumatized,
what do you remember from today?
Oh no.
non-responsive.
Fucking dilated. Oh my god, the mouth. She's seizing in the corner. Rupert's like, you're welcome.
Ma'am, if you don't remember, don't worry. I'll write a detailed report I'm sure you'll be able to get access to, should you want to recall these incidents.
Emric. I'm gonna covertly approach Emric. I have some people I can get to help sort us out through the guilds. Can you keep everybody here until I get back with help?
I can do that. Sure. The authorities will be here soon. Someone with the ordinators ought to be by. In fact, there's one. He's with the ordinators, isn't he?
Yes, I'm here. What seems to be the problem?
Are you gonna call up, the rest of the ordinators to come do their cleanup stuff?
Yes.
Or
I know
First,
some
a hug for Jim.
I know some specialists through the Lore Masters who
oh
are
yeah, that'll do it, the two. There you go.
Yeah, so why don't I go get the ordinators and my specialists, and you just hunker down in case they come back?
All right, sure thing. You got it, Spike there.
Okay.
Well, good question. Would he know you by Spike, or would he know you by? He knew you before, technically.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Anyone who knew me before can get away with calling me Spike. Most of my new professional people would know me as Diomedes, but he would get away with calling me Spike.
He nods you. All right. Well, I'm gonna have a drink. Glad the bar's fine. Glad Jib's fine. Glad we repelled those stupid Nafsaguin who are gonna steal Jib. Told you it was gonna happen. I'm glad it's over now, but what if they're gonna come back?
You were so right. Yeah, they could come back. I think you should build a back door.
Well,
I think
there's
that would be really
the
valuable.
physics of that's a little difficult. We'd have to dig like a huge tunnel to tunnel outside of the hill, and that'd be a very expensive project.
Sir, I would not
I will.
question Fungus's plans. They're the one that kept you alive today.
Fair enough.
Speaking of physics, Jib is in front of the door.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm hugging him
could
tightly.
Could we put him back in his corner where those corpses are?
Yeah, I'm good for that. Move the corpses. We'll Just what do we do with them? What's like the standard? Do I know the city standard? Like,
Well, it sounded like our friend Spike here is gonna go get someone to deal with just that.
Mm-hmm.
cool. So like, we'll just move them to the door, but like not in front of the door, but next to the door.
Maybe by the bar?
Sure. Well, we gotta get drinks.
Mm-hmm.
How much
Oh,
is
there's-
like the dead center of the room? All
How much
pun
is what?
intended.
Oh, put them in the dead center. I got you. Yeah, this table's been tossed over, but you can we get the bodies piled.
Oh, yeah.
Pile them all into a overturned table like a death sled, and I don't know. Maybe make it easier for someone. Not us.
Feng Shui the corpse.
Okay. Now that I appreciate Jib being okay, can I bear hug him and try to bring him back to his spot?
Yeah, you're a strong frog,
Like,
and between
"Up
the
you
two,
go,
you and Eberg's like, all right, let's lift this bad boy. Yeah, and they're like lifting it like a couch. Like, oh, he's wedged. Hang on, you turn him that way, I'll turn him this way.
This
No,
way?
other way.
Okay.
Other way.
This-
Okay. There we go. There we go.
All right.
Pivot.
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 There we go. Nice in his place, and we'll just, he seems fine on the chains. I think I'll just leave him unchained from now on.
Sorry. My
Should be
heater
alright.
turned on, and I thought my house was on fire.
Karma.
Hate that.
Yeah, for real. Fuck.
Uh.
That's very true. So we're
What
so
a
we're
disaster.
we're just gonna wait for Spike to get back then.
I suppose so. We could drink until then.
I mean, I'm down for that.
Unless you got
Is
any other
Fungus
ideas.
able to make like has he made healing stuff in the past?
Oh yeah, I could cast
Potions
some
or anything?
healing stuff. You
Like,
guys want some
Robert's
heals?
badly hurt.
Okay.
Both of you are.
If anyone wants, I can go get us some water. It's refreshing. It's only had my bedroll in it, which I think
What?
adds to the flavor.
Do you offhand know if cure wounds or healing word is better?
Cure wounds.
heals more.
Cure wounds heals more. Okay. Let me
just gonna-
target the right person.
Pull on my burnt, charred robes. And
I wonder if healing spells work with target stuff. I guess we're gonna find out.
If not, I can just right
Yeah.
click and say heal.
Let's find out. Yeah, true. True.
Okay.
But, well, I would just do it anyways. It'd be cool if it does. It might register it as a healing.
I think it worked. I think I did it with Nanan at one point.
I think so too. Yeah, sure did. No?
Wow.
Yes,
worked.
it did.
Yes, that worked.
Sure did. Cool.
I need.
Neat.
How do I change the picture on my dice? These are unlucky pictures.
Oh, like on the icon for cure
Okay.
wounds.
No, like the actual like dice that you're like rolling.
Oh yeah. Go to the top
There you
right
go, the
and go to
settings.
game settings. It's the very farthest right icon.
Yeah.
And then go down to configure settings. And click that, and then go over to the module settings tab. And then
Module
scroll, and then scroll until you see something called Dice So Nice.
Is that like at the bottom?
Shouldn't be that far.
okay.
These are alphabetical.
Okay.
And then you see 3D dice settings. and you
Yeah.
hit- yeah, there you go.
My dice settings. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry,
Cool.
we can continue.
You're all good. So, as you all are kind of in the tavern here, Eberg's like, brings over to your table, cask of drinks. Well, here, come here, love. And he, like, pulls this dwarven woman, like, Alright, come on. She's my employee,
You
actually.
need more liquor.
So, appreciate that, you know. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
You did great, man.
Yeah, I'm
Face.
really glad
She'll
she
never
lived.
rat us out. That's fine.
She'll just stay. She'll just stay like that.
Okay.
He's just as bad.
She likes it in there. It helps her calm down, you know.
I believe you. I like this bar.
Is
It's a
there a
great
fountain
bar.
in there somewhere
it's
to?
a great bar, sir. I love this bar.
Of course, that's why you've been coming here for the past 3 years. Here's your usual, and he gives you a round of drinks. This one's on the house for saving the bar.
And you know, I'm just feeling really generous. and I feel like we've gone through a lot. So I'm gonna give him 20 gold.
Oh, wow,
Kind of.
that's a lot of money. Thank you.
I'm
He
just
puts it in his
saying,
pocket.
like,
Killed
I
all
really-
of his
Ah,
patrons.
so-
I really appreciate all of your discretion and our bond we've had over the years, and I just really appreciate that, sir. So I want to thank you.
You got it. And I appreciate you bringing in the big bucks.
Exactly. That's why we have a great bond.
It's gonna be tough to find more clients, though. I don't know if anyone's gonna want to be in a bar that had a mascot in it.
Rebrand.
Well,
Just a
this'll
simple
help. The 20
rebranding.
gold will
Simple
help.
Rebranding.
We'll put it all into advertising and figuring out stuff like that. Maybe hire some new staff.
Our dear
Fire
friend
that old
Mike,
lady in the basement.
He can get you someone through the
Weird
Lore
she hangs out in the
Master.
basement, don't you think? Like,
Real
It's
good
kind
at
of an odd thing to do.
rebranding. Low sensory stimulation down there.
it makes
That
sense.
makes sense, right? Right, limit the
Right, right.
senses. Peaceful. But yeah, I really love this bar. I just want to make that clear.
Same here, but hey, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna get planning. I maybe we'll have a new theme, like paint it up and make it look like, I don't know, a dragon or something. That'd be cool.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
That'd be
But like
fun.
a small dragon, like a little dragon.
Like a little dragon, or like a kobold for Spike. Oh, he'll love that.
But you'd have to
Oh,
get
like
a,
a
Would
kobold
love
head.
that.
That'd be great.
you'd have to get an actual dragon on the roof. It should be an actual dragon.
An actual now.
True. Oh, if we wanted to keep the theme with Jib, since he's here, we could just make it look like a big Nofsagween head and let you walk into the head. That'd be a fun ride. But then that might remind people of the time a bunch of Nofsagween attacked here and a lot of people died. So maybe that's like not so. It'll probably be fine. I
I
think that'll
probably
be
wouldn't
good.
make the connection.
I don't think they would either, so it's probably fine. I think we're gonna go through with that. And he's getting like a pen and paper. I'm gonna start the sketches now.
I am going to go
I
find
can't wait
my
to see the results.
contact.
Needle. Oh, yeah, as you start to leave and head out into the city and start to go and find your contact. Doesn't take long, but getting over there to them, you get the conversation rolling a little bit, and the TLDR of it is that it is going to cost a little bit of coinage to get the bodies disposed in a discreet manner. For you, since you got so many connections there, they'll do it at a rate of 5 gold per body.
I can pay some of that. I'll have to get more from somewhere.
Your contact's like, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry. If you can't afford it, this time, maybe you just agree to do a job for me, and you do that, then we could make it work.
Fucking tweaker that you owe a favor.
Is this like someone I know through the government? Is this like a CI?
This is if it's your criminal. This is like underworld contact specifically. So
It's not like criminal. It's criminal
slash spy. So
Yeah.
more spy route.
Yeah.
Then yeah, he's a shadow walker. He's just a little Jonesy.
Okay, cool. Depends on the job. I don't
Hey,
like.
it's something you can do on your own and in your free time. You just gotta go to a place, put something in a plate and some food, and then you're done. You put a thing in food. You're like a chef. It's just easy. It's easy.
Can I just, for my own peace of mind, do an insight to see if it is easy?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I don't care if it's ethical. I just care if it's easy.
I'd say with advantage. You've known him for long enough
Oh,
that
I already-
perfect because
That's
you can
convenient.
roll another one.
Yeah. Oop, and then normal. Oh fuck! No, I'm freaking out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's crazy. These rolls tonight. These are like some of the astronomically lowest rolls we've ever seen.
All right.
But let's go.
I'll agree to that. All right.
Cool,
All right, we'll do that.
cool. Yeah, I'll send the deets over to your place. Don't worry about it.
All right. And
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
meet up with the crew, I guess.
Yeah, when you walk away, don't make eye contact. Don't look back. You know the drill.
Tell Martha I said hi.
Yeah. She's got we'll leave a casserole with the package too.
Coming from Spike, that sounds like a threat. I know you've fucking family.
That is the subtext. And
He's like, yeah, casserole. Cool.
spies.
Neither of you have very high insight.
Yeah. And you guys, you shift back, and eventually, around this time, you're coming back now, coming back into the scene, and you see everyone's where they are as you re-enter the bar. Arrived.
How'd it go, Spike?
They're on their way.
Cool.
Ruben
What
is
it cost?
holding his giant glass mug up above him, looking upwards, and is like shotgunning his tongue into the bottom of the glass over and over, and it's like shaking the last of the Baileys out, but very like child who has become suddenly obsessed with something, and he's probably just making like horrible noises.
I'm just gonna look something up real quick. The price of something.
Yeah. Do we owe you any gold?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. Are you sure? I know this is all kind of like my fault, you know.
What are you talking
care
about? The Night Ordinators will take care of it.
Yep.
You did
No,
great.
it's taken care of. Don't
They
worry about
charged
it.
you?
Well,
No, you
thank
just
you,
use my
Spike.
name. They know me.
I appreciate
I'm a
it.
knight.
Yeah, I think maybe
Put it on my tab.
maybe we should.
Like corpse disposal tab.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you boys need to stay here for like the corpse disposal thing. I mean, you're welcome to.
I will do something Spike almost never does, and he will buy some 5 gold top shelf whiskey for the table.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say apologize.
Oh wow, yeah, that gets you some very. Okay, so for a 5 gold whiskey bottle, that would be somewhere in between good and fine. So it's pretty nice. Pretty good stuff.
What would you say the price points are?
Yeah, I got you right here.
Yeah.
For a whiskey bottle, you can get like there's poor quality, good quality, fine quality, and then I consider a masterwork quality. So a good bottle of whiskey would cost you about 1 gold. A fine bottle of whiskey costs you about 10 gold. And then masterwork could be 50 gold and up, depending on the rarity of the masterwork brand. So it is quite 5 gold is much nicer than just a good bottle. It's quite a nice bottle actually.
All right, then yeah, I'll do that.
It's like Knob Creek probably, if you're familiar with whiskeys.
I don't drink
Fair enough.
IRL. So oh my god, what? So I'm completely like frazzled. So I'm like having to use a calculator to do that basic math, and I somehow ended up at like. I used the scientific calculator by accident, so it's like numbers I don't even comprehend.
Oh, fun fact! You can actually you can use the chat log as a calculator by just doing 20 plus 30, I think. No, slash
You can
R
roll
20
it.
plus 30.
Yeah.
Slash R 20 plus 30. Yeah. that
I
sounds
don't
good.
need to advertise the level of basic math I need to do.
Well, you could do it as a self roll, so not even I will see it if you
Oh,
ever really need to.
yeah,
But then we'll
that's
see a self roll and we'll be like, I wonder what he put in there.
Like I don't need y'all to know I need help for 12 minus 5 right now. Like,
Sometimes it be that way.
yeah,
They really
we're
do.
good. We're good.
Absolutely.
I put the bottle down for the table and I make a little glass and I sip it and I just sit quietly.
Cool. I guess we got some downtime, right? Because we gotta wait. So we don't. Can I like tinker around with the crystal more, and like what is it? I wanna.
You've
I'm
already so like the way like knowledge checks work, once you roll to like try to identify something or like knowledge about something, that is the extent of your knowledge until something. This is actually with most checks. Until something significantly changes, you can't reattempt. So you would need some new
Then-
source of information or a new
Yeah.
way of looking at it, or a research lab like a library or something.
Can I like dig around in the dead Nofsagween? That was because they were also connected to the crystals, right? They had
They
this
had a
stuff.
strange, like a
Yeah,
resonation
yeah.
with it. Yeah. it
Okay.
seemed.
Yeah, can I dig around in them? Ooh, particularly the one I remember some brains came out. Can I like dig around in the brains and see if it's also in the brains and stuff like that?
Yeah, make
Since-
I would say a medicine check here would work really well for this, but
Okay.
you could also use a. You can also use a nature check here. Nature check would also
Can
work
I
because these are
assist?
natural creatures,
Because
Okay.
more or less.
can I
Yeah.
assist? And I'll remind.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you're half efficient and everything, so you definitely can.
Yeah. Can I remind Gus as we're tinkering with the bodies that there was something in the bloodstream that we saw with detect magic?
Yeah. Nature check.
Oh,
my god.
there's a lot.
Yeah, but
You
they
get the companion
suck.
cube. Yeah, that's true. They
They
did
all
roll you very bad, but they look really. I
suck.
love the Aperture companion cube one though. With an 8. Oh God, all the dice have been cursed tonight.
Yeah.
It's rough. So
That's
with
karma if I've ever seen it. They
Yeah.
said everything they could to try to prevent what happened today. Even they could not stop it.
They're just trying to
would
stop
say,
you now.
On the contrary, I would say the dice caused what happened tonight. I do say so
It's the
myself.
dice's
Classic
fault, truly,
reflection.
Yeah,
truly.
I would wholly agree with that.
So as you look it over, looking like try to like start examining some of the brain matter here and some of the internal workings here, not a lot's coming to you at this moment, unfortunately. Not a lot's coming to you. You'll have to take some more time, take it back to your cave, and probably analyze it for a while, and then maybe even go find some books about certain things that you can get at your libraries and
Oh.
do some good studying.
Did she not have advantage from the help?
Oh, true, you did have advantage from the help, so you can roll one more time.
Okay.
Oh, I assume that was with advantage.
No, it'll
Oh,
say
I
advantage
forgot.
next to it.
He swears. He swears.
Never mind.
Wow, jeez. It
All right, let's do
really
the
is.
Aeon
shaken
chart
up
just
by
for
these
shits and
events.
gigs.
He's never been
Oh,
so afraid for his
man.
life ever. He can't even think.
Wow.
The fungus can't make nature checks.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck. I'm moving into the city. I'm getting a high rise in the city. Never going on like ever again.
I'm urban now.
Boys, we're moving. I'm over this.
Nature sucks.
Yeah,
That's
fuck.
it. I'm a venture capitalist now.
I agree.
I've decided I like killing pores.
Yeah. New
Are-
attitude. New outlook. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
Do Nafsaguin have venom?
Not that. No.
Okay.
They spray like a poisonous gas with one of their organs too, but it's not really a venom. That's what knocks people out, and not, it's like it's a knockout gas kind of thing.
What does the sac or whatever contains the gas? Is it like a liquid in their body that then becomes a gas, or is it something I could harvest? With a
Make
poisoner's kit.
a poisoner's kit check. Actually, that's more appropriate. This will kind of cover what you know about it and how the harvest goes.
All right, I'll do this. Oh, I can just fix that real quick.
Absolutely.
Details. I am proficient. And we will try that again. There we go.
There you are.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh.
Finally. Something good.
That was
For the
really good.
important- For the important rolls.
Yes, the important roles of collecting sacks. You
Hell
perfectly
yeah.
collect. I would say from all of them, you managed to collect like the 4 of these gas sacks, and they are like containing this like gas, like it's in gas form already. So you kind of surgically remove them, and then you tie off the ends so that the gas doesn't escape, and remove the organ. And you have 3 of those Nafsaguin gas organs, we'll call them, or gas sacks. That's funnier. And with that, there could be some useful. You could probably just throw them at somebody if you wanted to, but you could also try to distill them into some sort of poison and concoction with more time and investing some more money into ingredients and stuff. It's pretty good though.
Alright. I collect a bunch of samples to take back to the cave. Or, like,
Yeah,
the-
you can get like you can just add into your inventory Nafsaguin blood sample, and it's such a big sample because there's so many
Oh,
that you'll have plenty to like test as much as you want, really.
Mhm. And then we like smash the crystal into a bunch of pieces, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Can I like try and set one of them on fire and see what happens?
Yeah, like when you take it and like put it over some fire, it just it
Yeah.
doesn't seem to react. It seems to be mostly a higher temperature would be required to affect it than like what you have at your disposal.
Got it.
Probably collect the rest of the shards. as
Yeah, I
well.
was gonna say I'll gather all that
Yeah,
stuff.
you can
up
add the
too.
broken shards from the gobbling Nafsaguin, and then there you go.
Okay. How much longer do you think we gotta wait for your guys, Spike?
It depends on what they were doing before this.
Got it. That's fair.
As you're
Uh,
talking,
do-
go ahead.
Do we want to like talk about what happened? No.
Good job.
What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, do you want to talk about it? I mean, we can. I mean, I really want to
just-
like support open
Just don't really
communication.
feel very good about all this. So, I mean, they're still there. They smell. And it's not that they smell, it's that they died.
I mean,
Freaking-
it's sad. It sucks. It's
But it
really
didn't
sad.
have to happen.
I mean, sometimes people die, though. You know.
No,
Right.
I don't. That's what I'm here for, to try to protect them.
Yeah, but you can't always save everyone.
I could have saved
But
them.
you
I
protected.
was saving them.
You protected your family. That's really important.
But yes, and I'm very proud of that. But
Exactly.
my job as a night ordinator is to consider everyone in the city my family. That's not really in the rules, but I made it. I added that in. That's my
Yeah.
own personal
He
rule.
has like
I
his little
know.
handbook, and like there's the like the tenants,
I
and then
put
there's
it-
one scribbled in.
I put it when
Everyone
you're
in
here, your
here.
family.
No, I understand that. You know, I'm really sorry, son. You can be disappointed in me. I can accept
just-
that. You know.
Like, just I mean, in your mind space, what were we doing? Because I could be wrong. I don't know.
Rupert never wrong.
Rupert, you have to respect the decision they made to try and help us save them.
Oh yes, it was honorable. They will be buried with full rights. They're heroes of the city.
Exactly. And they chose. So ultimately, you have to respect their decision. They knew the risks.
But there were other choices.
But that was their choice to make. And the honorable thing to do is to respect their choice.
The honorable thing to do is to save people.
And they were trying to save us. They were trying to save themselves.
We saved that woman in the basement.
Oh, that's a poor way to phrase it.
Well, that's true. That is a nightly goal.
She is alive,
She will be very appreciative, I'm sure.
and we saved the bar,
Well, maybe that is enough.
right?
One person.
Cheers to that! Your chance over from his
And we
sketches.
For
saved this
saving one.
wonderful man.
He
Two,
smiles.
at least. Cheers
And-
to that.
And you saved Jib.
And we saved Jib. Look at that. The list
You
is
know, that is a good,
growing.
that's a good thing to cheers.
And if this crystal, if this discovery helps us figure out what is causing the maddening, we will save everyone.
And their noble sacrifices will not have gone in vain.
Okay, I just really feel like they might have lived. I
But
have
like,
an itching
what-
feeling on my back. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be a bother. Maybe
Yeah,
you all are right. You
no.
are smarter than me, but I do think, from all my time in the Night Ordinators, I think they could have lived. That's all. But maybe
But
not.
like, what would you
destined
what
to
would you
death.
have done? I mean, you were there. You didn't like.
Blame John Rupert.
I don't know what to say. Like, I've tried my
Gaslight
hard.
you.
I tried really hard.
We
I mean, if you really think about it.
I tried really hard.
It's really you the one that did it, if you think about it.
I mean, you guys all came up with the destroying the crystal thing pretty quickly after everyone was dead. But like, so you know, maybe we could have tried that sooner. But I didn't have the best plan, admittedly.
At the beginning of this conversation, I said I admit that I didn't handle it well. I didn't handle this properly, but like, it was a lot. and I was like, there was
You
a lot going on in my brain, and I was trying really hard to like. The bar was on fire at one point, and that was really stressful for me. So, I'm
think-
sorry that I didn't handle it well, and I'm sorry that those people died. But like, we have to move on, right?
That's true.
Well, I agree. You know, I think the reason everyone's feeling so dour is because this fell over, and he kind of goes over to a spot behind, Jib, to this boar head that's fallen off the wall, and he's like, picks it up, puts it back on, starts tinkering with it, and then the boar's mouth opens and starts resuming the normal tavernly tunes that
That's it.
carry out throughout the
I'm good about it.
Is it? Oh my god, I love this man.
This place was just so low without any music.
Yeah, see, that's better.
While we're discussing morality and stuff that's like way over Ruben's head, he like just kind of got up from the table and just walked off while gaslighting was happening. And I think he went over to wherever the corpses of all the Nafsagween are.
Yeah, they'd all be like right around this area.
How were they? How do they kill someone without the breath? Like, do they got like stabby hands? Do they have like knives on their body? Like, what's their weapon?
They can bite, and they also have like razor sharp claws.
How big are these claws individually?
They're about the same size as their fangs. They kind of like they do piercing more than slashing. They like claw into you, just like
So
they're
how
almost
big
like
is a
little teeth.
fang?
True.
Just get like a
So
wing.
yeah, about yay big. You see my yay?
I see your yay, but you could be you could be 7'10" or you could be 4'2". I don't know you. So this yay is subjective.
3 or 4 inches.
You could do a lot
So
with 3 or
I
4
guess-
inches. I'm just saying.
I have every intention of turning these into a thing, but I'm wondering, as a person who is
Oh, believe
proficient
me, I
and
know.
acting currently armed with darts, would these be feasible as darts?
Yeah, you could probably. They take some like shaping, but minor shaping. You just have to like kind of spend some time with them, and you could get them into dart shape.
Okay, and then another. This is maybe a different type of question. Are jibs significantly bigger?
Yes, they have grown with his size.
Did any happen to be stuck in a person? And to be transparent, I'm trying to see if I can make a bayonet out of one of these things' claws jammed in some person's corpse.
Looking about, they don't like fall off, but what did fall off is one of Jib's big pointy spines. You see that they have, they are covered in like pointy spines as well, that are not for offense, but more for defense. But if you broke one off, it's still a big pointy piece of keratin, or chitin. And there are some of those that have kind of, you could get around for that.
Yeah, he's going to the Sahogwing corpses and is like pulling things that could maybe be repurposed into darts, and then if while in the process he finds like an especially long one that could maybe be used as a frog-sized bayonet, he's taking that, and the whole time he's like chanting to himself, Rupert always said, waste not, want not. And he's turning corpses into weapons.
Absolutely.
Great. That's the goal. How many of these darts do I get?
Let's see. From all of the claws, they have 2 hands, and then their feet. Their feet don't really got a lot of the talons. Oh no, their feet do. So
Give me your feet.
20 per. So let's make it. That's the max. So let's
Yeah,
make a nature check to see how many you get.
Can I do
Total.
survival?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Privately.
Can I just shout over to him?
Oh, sh-
You were always the most resourceful among us, and give him bardic
Mogish.
inspiration.
Oh, bardic inspiration. Okay. What is it, a d6 at this level?
Yeah.
If that's cool, Oog.
Yeah, absolutely. Stop rolling privately.
Oh, damn. Why does it sound private?
Go.
16. With that, you managed to collect about 60 darts.
60?
60.
Oh, fuck. And then do I get this bayonet arm thing?
Yeah,
I
you
can
get a
deal
bayonet
with
arm
later.
too. Yeah. You have to like fuck with that, of course, but
Yeah,
and
I got
same thing with
fuck
all
with it
these are all
tools, so-
unusable until you fuck with them. Exactly. So
I have fuckwithery tools and proficiency in fuckwithery, so that can come. Whenever I fix my gun, I will put an arm on it. Or
Absolutely.
stabbing. And a billion darts.
I've
Sloan.
a really serious question, boys. Should we loot the bodies? I'm gonna leave it up to like group vote. If we vote no, I'm stepping back. We won't loot the bodies. I won't touch them. But like if we vote yes, we could get some cool stuff.
Well, I vote no, but my best friend Sloan would probably vote yes, so I feel like I'm neutral.
Okay, one neutral. I'm clearly a yes. I brought it up. So we have a neutral and a yes.
What do you say, Ruben? Waste not, want not?
Wasn't listening. What Rupert say?
Waste not, want not.
Well,
Waste not.
If the
want
Frog
not.
Brothers are abstaining and I say yes, so that's just an automatic win.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna loot the bodies.
Okay, make an investigation check as you root through the corpses of the freshly dead.
You don't have to say it like that.
Well,
I
I'm
think
just
we do.
describing it as it's happening. Just call it like it is.
I don't participate, I just agree to it.
You don't participate. Got it.
I just watch my
An
father
investigation.
desecrate the bodies.
Oh, that's better.
You find a number of good things. Across all of their meager savings these peasants have gathered, they have about 2 gold on them. Pretty good. You also find something of exceptional value on this dwarven woman's finger. She has a beautiful wedding ring that looks like it probably cost many years' salary to save up for, but,
Ugh.
you know, no use now.
I shouldn't have done this.
You also see a male
dwarf.
dwarf. You also see a male
Made me
dwarf
feel
next
bad
to
about
it with a
myself.
other ring, but it's much more simple. But it is made of gold, so it's probably worth like 5 gold. But the wedding ring that she has probably worth like 20. So about 25 gold worth of wedding rings there you could take, but also the 2 gold coins.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna take the gold coins. But like, I feel bad now about the stupid wedding ring. I think I'll. Well,
Now it's an issue.
yeah, it feels real. Spike, when they take these bodies, are they just gonna loot them anyways? Like, be honest with me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the rings.
All right. You can add a pair of dwarven wedding rings.
A pair of oh my god! At least they're both dead.
Yeah.
They can't mourn each other.
Makes it better. No one to remember them at least.
Unless they had children.
You know,
No.
they look young, right? Don't
No.
answer that.
They're
Don't.
middle-aged.
Middle-aged
Right
dwarves,
at the
they've had
prime
100
parental
years.
age. This is like the prime age
Damn.
for dwarves to have kids.
I'm not saying this is what happened, but imagine they got a babysitter because they're like, we have to have our night out. It's been so
Yeah,
long.
what are there like little pacifiers on her purse too?
You want to look around?
No. I'm
Do it,
good. I don't need to feel any worse.
Do we have in this world like IDs or like some way we could figure out if they had
Some
next-
people in Azora, yeah, they carry. Some people carry. Most people carry paperwork describing who they are, like some identification. Some fancier individuals and heroes actually get their paperwork documented with a photograph of them. It's a very rudimentary photograph that made through Artifice. Still kind of black and white, very old timey, but it functions.
Can I?
So you guys would all have an ID essentially. You could add that to your inventories even if you wanted to. Your hero ID.
I don't want
Keyword.
to loot them, but I want to see if I can figure out if they had next of kin or something like that.
Yeah, like checking their information, you could find out that the two they are a pair that they have. The next of kin is their son. He is still small, but you know that's the only seemingly living relative that they have mentioned as an emergency contact. The others just mostly seem to they have a few miscellaneous next of kin, like some uncles, some aunts, some siblings, but that's about it. But you can find their contact information essentially.
1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 5 dead bodies.
Correct.
All right, so I'll put down next of kin for in victims. Just because lore master, I might as well keep track of this
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah, no, like there's a whole department for this, so like you know who to hand it off to, especially if you just wanted to be like, all right, here's content next kin, get all that going. So lore masters take care of that. And sometimes night ordinators, but
All right, I'll do that.
We could
That's where the night
adopt
ordinators
his
alarm
son. We could find him. I can adopt him.
We're
that's
good.
healthy.
We're good.
I mean, it's an option if we're like feeling really bad.
I
about
need
it,
more
so
sons. I must gather
Yeah.
them all.
Fungus,
might help.
I
Yeah.
love you, but I'm not ready to be a big brother.
Because you didn't kill our family, did you?
No, what are you talking about?
I mean, that's what you're literally talking about right now.
No?
You're okay.
Never mind.
I feel crazy.
No, Slow's family isn't dead.
True, I think he did say. Wait, yeah, I think he did mention his parents last time.
Fungus, is that true?
What?
Sloane's family's alive.
Is it? I just they come to me. I don't search them out. Like I don't know what to tell you.
It's true. I grew up on the street. I just found Fungus's trash one day.
See, I'm just an open.
I mean, we were just
cave.
talking about finding this. You know what? You know better than me.
I think
I'm really old.
I think the shock of, we just came out here to celebrate. It's our 3-year anniversary of joining the guild. We weren't ready for this level of intense combat or moral ramifications. We came out here to have a good time, and honestly, we're all feeling just so attacked right now. I think we're all jumping at shadows. We're all jumping to conclusions. I think we need to take a minute, have some of this nice whiskey, and just relax and appreciate that our family is okay.
Should we all go to
I
the fountain
agree.
first? Because you've all been in Nasagin guts.
I always smell kind of like this.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, let's have that drink.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's just drink.
Who's
Out of-
pouring?
Out of character, I will say that that's not true. That was a joke. That was a joke. He doesn't smell. I don't think they would let him join the lore masters if he
Just typically smells like
Yeah, well,
garbage.
Rupert does smell, so he smells himself more than he smells other people. So he's like, I guess you do.
And I'll just start pouring.
You all smell like a bog. I love it.
I'll start.
Fungus will
My
start
favorite
drinking.
home.
I just smell like rotten eggs and sulfur.
So as the shots are poured, and this bar actually in the city is sophisticated enough. They do have glassware. And they do have like little shot glasses out there for you.
Very nice. So, oh yeah, we forgot we were reading on the people.
To fungus and the spores.
Fungus and the spores. Cheers. -1.
So as you guys start drinking and awaiting, eventually, you don't even hear him come in, but you turn and see there is a cloaked figure wearing the garb of the Shadow Walkers. And he looks at you. I got the right place?
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, looks like it. All right.
It's the
He
other
goes
bar
over to him.
for short
He
people
rubs his
filled
hands
with
together
corpses.
and he opens up this like dark, just space between his hands. Like there's just darkness there. And it gets bigger and bigger. Puts it on the ground. And he just kicks the bodies into this dark hole that he's just made. And one by one, they all go in. He picks up the hole once all the corpses are gone. You want the bugs gone too?
We done with the bugs?
Yeah, I think we're done with the bugs. You can take them.
All right. He drags the hole over, pushes them into. And with that, all of these corpses are cleared. And he nods.
Sir, before you go, what night ordinator are you reporting to, just so I can give my report to that man too, or woman?
I believe his name's Knight Captain Kiss My Ass.
I'll be on the lookout for him.
And he picks up the hole like a sack, throws it over his back, and out he's gone.
Thank you, sir.
Night
Oh,
Captain
hang on.
Kiss My
And he snaps his fingers, and all of the area around is like cleaned up of blood, viscera, any gore, fingerprints, etc.
Nice man.
Can
He
I,
is a nice man, very smooth.
can I roll a history on Kiss My Ass? On Sir Kiss My Ass?
Yeah.
Knight Captain, kiss my ass.
What do you know of Night Captain Kiss My Ass? I'll let you decide.
Well, I think I have a pretty good idea of what like group he's a part of. I bet he does do a lot of the logistical stuff for the city. He's probably like a little bit in the anybody that like goes through and clears out the sewers or something. So yeah, I probably have a good idea of of the department Sir Kiss My Ass is in.
Sir Kiss My Ass is a honorable captain. Came up through the ranks, served with them on a few missions, doing cleanup.
A knight of great repute. I say we drink.
When you were knighted, he got a picture with you.
I think we shook hands.
It is on our mantle.
He always speaks very highly of you.
So glad to hear that.
Speaks highly of everyone.
I can't wait to make my report to him.
Not everyone is very, very. I'd say he's very anal about his praise. Right? He only sings his song for rare individuals. For rare beans, he calls them.
That's going in my notes. Ook. It's better.
Yeah.
This better come up.
It's
Out of
better. Come
curiosity.
on.
If you want me to mulch at all, you will give me Sir Kiss My Ass.
Out of curiosity, what type of being is Sir Kiss My Ass? Not Captain Sir Kiss My Ass. It's just like a human, like a furball.
No, he is probably. Hold on, I have to go to the races.
Goblin.
No, he is surprisingly not a goblin. He is straight up Leonin.
Sounds like a cool guy.
He is
Guy?
non-binary.
Non-binary.
And as the bar is surprisingly tidy
Kiss
and the
their
smell
ass.
begins to fade away, everything starts to feel a bit more normal again as you look around and you're the only people in the bar. With that, Sloan will return from his errand, hopefully next time, to discuss what just happened in this bar.
Like nothing ever.
Like nothing ever happened. It looks exactly the same.
Hello. And there's just kind of an empty bar.
And the table's still knocked over, I guess, but, with that, we will call our session there, though. That's a nice wrapping up point.
Doozy.
Yeah, that was a doozy. That was some things happen. It's funny because I always envisioned this dwarf kind of like Frank from It's Always Sunny, but Scottish. And wow, this really did feel like it's an Always Sunny episode.
Oh yeah, it did. It did.
The gang murders 5 people. Wow. It was pretty fun.
I would say the gang of manslaughters. 5
Yeah,
people.
at best, yeah.
It's not
Absolutely. That's more fair.
Like the murder, I'm fine with. I'm fine with murder, but oh man, the gang gaslights Rupert. I don't feel great about.
Yeah, I might take a new character into the last couple sessions. I don't know if I can play this character without killing this party.
I don't like whatever you're comfortable with, obviously, but I do like the idea of the dynamic of us constantly low grade manipulating him.
Sure, that's fun for a while.
Yeah, for a while.
I have to keep coming up with excuses for why my character is the dumbest person on the planet, which is fun for a little bit.
It could be fun. Maybe it could be a new experience of you playing a character whose main goal is to be manipulated by the more evil person in the party.
True. Not
What if
literally
you did
all
that
of
on
my
Monday?
characters.
Like you could maybe try it on Monday campaign for like 40 sessions.
Just try it out for a little bit. Just a little while. Just a little while. A little bit.
I feel like
Except now it's them doing it instead of me.
Oh, is this like
Oh,
a
boy.
dynamic you're already going through?
He's playing.
Oh,
a
my
very
characters get
gifted,
manipulated a
very
lot because I
powerful
usually end up
child,
playing
and
a
I'm
better
playing
character.
Very evil master of manipulation who is basically grooming his character to become a weapon.
Jesus.
So
I'm
I
so
spent
sorry.
30 to 40 sessions
That's okay.
manipulating
It is
him,
what
and now
it
he's
is.
a bad guy.
No, I think everyone was playing their characters.
Hmm.
It's just Fungus has a lot of secret stuff about the character that's come up lately.
I guess.
but-
Yeah.
I'm gonna go actually because I do have to go walk my dog because he is bugging me right now. So thanks for playing. See you all next Thursday, and we'll get back to it right then.